Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to my TED Talk.
Wait, what? Wait, you didn't, Justin, you didn't change your name.
Yeah, dude. Jesus.
No, you said you were going to do it.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Hey
was like, how do
guys,
I do it? And you're like, I'll do it.
I
welcome
already
to
messed it
Something
up. I already
Stoney.
messed up the podcast.
All right.
Wait, what was it? It was like big chest or something.
It was, it was Coyote Chesty, so close.
Coyote
Coyote
Chesty.
Chesty.
You could also
Yeah.
put big chest. That's a compliment.
Do we
take it the
spell
right way.
chesty like with a Y or an
Chest with a
IE?
Y. Just
Chest
chest with a Y.
Y. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Coyote
Coyote
Chesty.
Chesty. For those of you who don't know,
Coyote
that is my
Chesty.
official Wu-Tang name.
Yeah.
10th member now.
Gosh.
So,
Pretty rad, guys. Happy Friday the 13th, everyone.
casuals, everything around. Hey, happy, that.
I didn't know until 3/4 of the day was over.
You didn't know?
I
it
knew
was Friday the
immediately.
13th?
I don't know what the fuck is up with people today, but everyone's a
No.
fucking asshole today.
Oh, really? I don't know. I love
Wait,
this
like
day.
who? What happened?
Yeah.
Like, dude, today, I'm not gonna go too much into detail because I don't want to lose my job. But
Yeah.
dude, as soon as it started, people just people have gotten worse. People have gotten shittier.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
especially with all of the COVID hysteria ramping back up, people have lost their fucking minds. Everybody's worried about the Delta variant, and that's all right, dude. I'll fly American. So,
Yeah.
but no, and I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot to take on immediately, and I don't know. People have gotten worse about wearing masks too. So,
Yeah, we're a very entitled country a lot of times, and people just want to, it's really annoying. Someone I know is in the news today about this. She, this actress I worked with. I don't even know if I want to say her name.
yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, it's just it's actress, and no offense to her. It's not like it's a weird thing, but I know because I know she has some issues with her kids and whatever. We did a play together when I first came out here, and she was at some Tennessee school board complaining about having to wear masks and blah blah blah, and the same old shit. And I'm just like, I don't know. Are we doomed? As
You know
Crazy
what?
Ralph said, we're all doomed.
You know what?
We're all doomed.
But until then, we have Elizabeth here with us tonight.
Yes, we
once
do.
Again.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Hey guys.
What's up?
See, that's good. I like that.
It's good. It's the
What did
ASMR.
you say?
She doesn't
ASMR, yeah.
realize it.
ASMR, whatever that
We all thought
is.
that was
Hopefully it's not
different.
too. Is it? Yeah, that's right. ASMR.
ASMR.
Tonight on Friday.
I mean, that's more smoldering. But
Oh.
Yeah, pretty smoldering.
Wait, what? How's it supposed to be? More like robotic?
it's just very silent. It's just supposed to just
Oh.
be in your ear.
So tonight we're going to
That's more like it. Yeah.
talk about something Stoney.
There's a lot of people that are really into this right now.
I mean, I can see why. It's pretty cool.
Right?
I like it. I like it, Mr. Chesty.
Yeah, dude. Coyote Chesty. I got my Bill Murray shirt on. It says Chill Murray. You can't really see it.
As
know,
soon,
these are crazy
yeah,
times. You just gotta
as
chill
soon as
Murray.
I saw Justin in his Bill Murray shirt, I told him I wanted to lick him.
Yeah. No,
Sure.
if we were all together,
Okay.
we'd all be licking Justin tonight, I guess. I
Yeah.
mean, it'd be just a
It
thing.
is a very shiny texture.
It is kind of shy. Oh, this is what you guys look like. Oh, shit. I had no idea. Wow. I've never seen you guys before. I never wear my
What?
glasses for the
Yeah, you
show.
put on your
I can't
glasses.
see. I can't fucking see.
Wait, what?
Oh, so you're not
I'm
like
wearing
wearing
my
your
glasses.
contacts whenever you do the show?
I don't have glasses. No.
Oh
I
my
go through life
gosh.
Not
So you've just
seeing.
been doing it blind this whole time?
What?
Basically,
Wait,
yeah.
what?
No, I
Why?
mean, my eyesight's not that bad. It's not like
I don't know. It's
can't-
pretty bad if you're like, oh, there you guys are. This is what you look like.
No, I'm totally joking.
True. That's what I would be like.
That's
It's more.
pretty
I
bad.
can't read.
I put on my contacts just for the show.
Right? No, I don't. I hate glasses. I hate contacts. I hate it all. What are you
There's-
doing? Are you taking?
I mean, there's solid
Oh,
pros and
I'm-
cons to both.
I said I'd, post the link out there for people, and so I was letting them know.
You
I did. Can't break a promise, Jimmy.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah, you
do
can't say
that.
you're gonna change somebody's name and then not do it at all. Even.
I know.
All right, calm down there, Mr. Coyote. Okay.
Yeah,
The
dude.
fuck?
Before I lick your chest.
Look, I'm an honorary member of the Wu-Tang Clan. I deserve some
Woo
respect.
woo. Woo woo.
Oh my gosh.
So why no okay why are people yeah, but you know what's weird though, okay, I'm gonna tell you a positive story, man. I'm gonna tell
Let's
you a
do it.
positive story. So I was at, like, yeah, you're right, a lot of people are being assholes, but there's not everybody, like,
No.
not everybody. Me and my buddy walked to the store yesterday actually, and there was this older woman that was at Target, and we are just doing our thing, going through the aisle, and she was kind of coming in, and he was kind of doing his thing, looking, and I go, "Oh, well, let's move over so she can get in." And she was so charmed by that, and she was like, "This, like, you guys are being so nice." I'm like, "No, no, of course." And it was like ended up this really lovely conversation, really positive, really sweet, and it was like she actually said, "That's the first time I've smiled in a while." I'm not saying this to go, "Look at me, I'm so nice." It's just, it was a nice feeling. It was nice, like,
Yeah.
with all the shitty news that we get and all the the
Yeah,
driving,
I think.
especially, fucking A, shit, people can't drive
Yeah,
right
that's pretty
now.
bad.
Oh my
Pretty
god.
Yeah, I think people just take more notice of it now because it's unfortunately a little harder to come by.
Yeah.
So I
What
went
do you
to
think, Elizabeth?
I went to a bar with a friend the other day, and it was the first place that I went to that actually made you have show your vaccination card before you went in.
Oh, cool.
And
Did
it was cool because I didn't like it's obvious, but like I didn't think of this, that when you do that as a business, then you can be full capacity.
Yeah, that's true, technically.
Because that place was fucking packed, dude. And like a lot of
Yeah.
people had masks off, but you're like, I know that like I'm safe in here. So,
Mhm.
and I think especially if things are gonna keep declining with the Delta variant, I think you're gonna see more businesses doing that. And I think it's the right move because it's like it's the thing that could keep them open.
I agree. Elizabeth, you're so silent. Is your volume off or something?
Oh, it was. Yeah, sorry.
I
I was
thought so.
listening, but I was also finishing my posting.
What were you? Oh, yes, I did see. I just saw Mike responded to us. Hi, Mike.
I'm very slow right now, so everyone just,
Yeah.
take me
That's
as I
all right.
am.
Come as you are.
I'm coming as I am.
As you are. I'm gonna talk Nirvana songs. No, I'm not gonna talk Nirvana songs. I mean,
Ooh.
I could.
You
could. Yeah. Right. How are you? So how was your week? We missed last week. I'm sorry to say.
I used to be able to play the entire Nevermind album on guitar.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I like playing some Nirvana on guitar.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, the hardest one was Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah, that's the one I like to play.
Oh.
I kind of changed it up though. I play it slower.
Okay. Do you play? Have you heard Tori Amos' version of that song?
No.
It's pretty good. She does a really. It's actually kind of really creepy. It's like, with the lights out. It's just really.
All right, I don't sing it that slow.
I feel like I have heard that. I feel like it was like in like a movie trailer or something.
Probably was. I mean, they love to do, like, in movie, especially horror movies. They take a, like, old popular song and they slow it down. And I don't. People hate on that, and I'm like, I actually don't mind it.
Who's hating?
You're still exposed. Like, people's, like, any publicity is good publicity. So you're still keeping the original relevant too. You're introducing it to new people too.
Weirdly enough, I have less issue with music covers than I do with movie remakes, by far. I love music covers. I love when people cover
especially
other
when
people's
someone
shit.
like nails it. It's like exciting.
Yeah, exactly. I'm into that, man. I'm into that, Chesty.
You're into that
Do
stuff.
I call you Coyote or Chesty?
You know what? You can either one. Either one is who I am.
Chesty today.
Coyote chest.
That's fine.
Chest?
Chesty Coyote.
Dude,
Chesty.
Speaking of chest, before the show, I put some
It's
BioFreeze on my knee, and then it's like, if you don't know what BioFreeze is, it's like this menthol gel that's meant to cool like aching body parts, because I've been back to the gym for like 3 weeks now, and I've already hurt myself.
Oh shit!
Yeah, my knee kind of hurts and it sucks. And then I went to go wash my hands, and then apparently I didn't do a very good job, and I put in my contacts, and I definitely have menthol in my eyes. So that's how my day's been.
No!
Shit. Jesus Christ, dude! What are you doing to yourself?
Look, man, I'm just trying. I'm trying to, take care of myself. But it's hard, man. It's hard. I'm getting beat the fuck up trying to live, a cool life. I tell you what, though. Speaking of which, I forget that we took a week off, so I should update on something I did last week. I went down to Palos Verdes, which is like this little town. It's like on like a peninsula, but it's still in technically LA County.
Oh.
And yeah, it's funny because and I've heard people talk about this before, where you forget how big LA County is, and you kind of get same thing with like the beach. The beach is like 30-40 minutes away, but you get so caught up with like life and your daily routines that and then maybe someone comes to visit and you take them to the beach and you're like, oh yeah, all of this is right here.
Yeah.
So I've just been trying to take advantage of that more. And then I went to this place, Palos Verdes. It's so like scenic and beautiful, and they had like hiking trails that went along the ocean, and had like a lighthouse that was like on like a cliff with like the waves crashing. It was amazing. It was like one of those experiences where you're like, this is the outing that I needed, because things like work and everything. It's been a lot. So it's cool to explore all that. And so I went there, and then I went on this little beach there, and I cut my toe.
Ouch.
Because I completely took such a thick layer of skin off completely, and fucking so I get on the beach, I see there's a hiking trail that goes along the ocean and then down onto a beach, and I'm like, perfect. I've been kind of wanting. I haven't had a proper beach day really since I've been out here, so I'm gonna combine the two. I'm gonna have a little hike down there, have a little beach day. I didn't get the memo on how pebbly and rocky it is. So I'm tripping through it barefoot like an asshole, and I'm not realizing that everybody around me is wearing shoes, and for a good reason. And then I notice I'm like, man, my toe really stings. And I look, and it's just raw, and there's skin, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the worst part was I was like, well, I should disinfect it, and I have hand sanitizer in my car.
Just dip it in the ocean.
Well, I did that too, but
I would just clean in the ocean, not with that nasty disinfectant.
You don't want to use Neosporin. You don't want to use I
didn't have any in my car. I did I had Neosporin bandages at home, but at the time I was like, fuck it, it's hand sanitizer, and that sucked. But it was nice. It was still
come on, Chesty. That's not good enough. I don't like Chesty. I'd rather just.
And then I fucking again. Even though I know how pale I am, I always forget to put on sunblock whenever I go hiking or to the beach. So I fucking got a really bad sunburn. On top of that, I'm like, this day kicked my fucking ass, but it was worth it.
When was
that? I think sounds rough. I mean,
did you hold a bird or something? Did I see a picture of you holding a bird? Am I crazy?
Yes, that was this week. Perfect transition. So that was.
Wait, how is that a perfect transition?
Because that involves my latest adventure. Because I was like, I should get out more and go to cool places, and so I planned out this whole day on Tuesday, where I went down to Long Beach. There's an aquarium that's on this pier. Or this harbor, and so I was like, I'm gonna go to the aquarium. I took a few edibles with me, and I went to the aquarium and went through there, and they have this outdoor area where you can pet stingrays, and then there's an enclosed area where you get a little tiny cup of this nectar, and it's a parakeet habitat kind of deal, and you walk through, and they jump on you, and they eat the little nectar.
Okay.
It's an intimate experience
cool.
with
very intimate.
Yeah.
give
I
you
was into
nectar
it.
and
I
the
was
birds
into it.
feed from it.
And you know what? I'll tell you what. They loved me. As soon as I shut that door behind
I
me, I
bet
had like
you're
3
feeding
of
them your
on me.
nectar.
Exactly. I
Oh
I
my
got the good stuff.
God.
And I had 2 of them on my arm. They started like fighting on my arm. And then I had one on my shoulder that was running back and forth.
Oh my gosh, my eyes are watering.
I gotta say, when I
That-
saw that picture, I was pretty stoned, and I was like, I'm not seeing this. There's no way I'm seeing what I'm looking at.
yeah.
So, yeah, good for you.
No, but that was real.
Oh
So,
man.
and then I hung out on that pier because there's like a ton to do on that pier too. And then I drove
Wait,
down
which
to,
pier? Which the?
it's
Which
like
pier?
it's where the aquarium is in Long Beach,
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
and or like a harbor, I should say, and then after that I drove to Huntington Beach.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so I haven't been there in a long time, and it was nice. You know, I got to swim in the ocean during sunset. You know, that was nice. And then I found out they have this thing called Surf City Nights, where it's basically every Tuesday. It's like a little like beachside farmers market.
Mm-hmm.
So what, dude?
I love this story. I love
I'm
all
like,
of
No,
these
it's
stories.
awesome. We love
I'm like
it.
going
We're
over
li-
like these like amazing experiences.
I have a crazy idea, guys, and I think this would be
Okay.
fun, and I think you guys are gonna like it. Chesty.
I'm ready.
Chesty, are you ready for this? Well, you've been doing a lot of this shit. Like you're like Justin the Explorer. You're like Dora, except you're Justin.
Yeah.
So you should go film this shit, record. We could
I
put it
wanna
on the
film you.
show. Yeah, we could like you could film some of your adventures and you bring it fucking to the show, man.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea.
And he froze.
Damn right it is. I'm high. Of course it's a good idea.
It is.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No,
I
like
mean,
it.
I would film you.
Wait, I froze again? I heard you
Just
the whole
for
time.
a second, you got really passionate. It was like boom. It was like it was like
Yeah.
it's like one of those
my-
trailer edits, you know.
Passion power.
I'm definitely down. That'd be
I
fun.
think it'd be fun.
I kind of do it like with my Instagram stories.
Yeah. We could just feature it here, man. It'd be fun to see, and then we could talk about it and shit.
I mean, I have all the videos.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my gosh, we could share right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily.
There's a share. You could just, you know.
Oh, how do I do it from my phone though?
Join
That's a
from your
good question.
phone.
I'm on my phone. I don't know how. I wouldn't know how to do that though.
Yeah.
Like,
So
just
I'm gonna
try
have
and
another
shit.
screen that's me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be so weird.
And then you can share the video. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, you have to show us at least the bird one, okay?
Yeah, I'm like really. I went to the beach too. We had a family day at the beach, so that was kind of cool. It was nice out here. Really beautiful weather for it too. To
I'm
be
gonna
honest,
send this to you.
please do. I can't. I'm not gonna look at it now though, unless it's What? Are you
No,
saying
no,
it's-
no. I'm sending the link. I'm sending the link to Justin
Oh, okay.
so he can share with us.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
This is we're trying something new.
So
here
is
today.
it something
Welcome.
where I can like drop files into?
No, so you just from the link you'll be able to share.
I feel like we're putting Justin on the spot. That's kind of entertaining. You know, it's like, do it, dance, monkey, dance. And there's silence. Someone else talk.
Uh,
What are you? Wait, have you figured it out yet? Whoa, turn that volume down.
Yeah.
See,
no, I
you'll be
got it.
able to choose video.
Oh, this is exciting.
I know.
Oh my gosh, we're
Oh,
experimenting.
and then I
folks.
can. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, you can choose video, and then I'll bring it up when it's up ready.
See.
Okay.
This is us, man. This
See?
is something Stoney,
This is gonna
motherfucker.
work. Yeah.
I believe.
work.
I believe in it. I believe in life after love. Cher told me to.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that the
Wait.
video?
What happened?
Are you ready for it? Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
Hold
here
on.
we go.
Whoa. Okay. Whoa,
Whoa.
it's doing some stuff.
Oh,
What,
there we go.
What are those bars going across?
That
Yeah.
wasn't me doing that.
Maybe that's how it's coming out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we get to see some of it at least.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Hold on, let me.
Let's see.
So
On
this was the
display.
beach.
That was Huntington, yeah.
Wait, is this where you cut your foot?
No, that
Your
was last
toe?
week.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This was the second one, the less painful visit.
Yeah.
Correct.
Is
It
it
was.
playing?
No.
Play it again,
Yeah,
Wanna
play it
see.
again.
or is it not playing now?
Hang on. Let me.
Entertain you.
Ooh.
Adding a little musical variety in here. Oh shit. Oh wow.
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
doing
it's
the.
doing some weird bar stuff.
Yeah. And when it plays on my screen, like on my phone, it doesn't.
Turn it sideways.
Yeah, do that. Can
Your
you do that?
phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just turn your phone sideways.
Let's see if that works.
Uh,
It does nothing.
no,
This
nothing.
is-
It looks like
No.
you know what? That looks like a. Oh shit! It looks like that Duran Duran video.
Oh my
Rio.
gosh, what is happening? Oh my
Her
gosh,
name
it's
is
like going
Rio.
black and white too.
Yes, it's like a music
Oh.
video. Shit.
Well,
This
you know
is-
what?
Wait.
You know what? How about this?
This is how we're going to seduce everybody.
Oh my gosh, I like it.
We're going to hypnotize everybody out there. We're going to do a group experiment.
Oh gosh, I'm excited.
Yeah, look, I'll tell you what. Okay, if you want to see these things with the regular video, you just follow me at JustinBus94 on Instagram.
That's what you do. That's
Boom.
That's
it.
what you do.
Boom. That's
You'll
it.
see all
Hey,
of it.
That works.
so what are we all enjoying in? What are we all partaking in tonight? I've got some stuff. I'm doing the same shit. I'm still on that liquid stuff, so I'm going to be fucking wasted by the end of
What
this.
liquid stuff?
Liquid stuff.
Remember that fucking when I had like 400 milligrams of that shit and I was stoned for 3 days?
Oh.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
I know how much to
It's
take now.
concerning.
So. Only one time.
that's
Only
good.
one time. Now it's more fun. Now I know how to use it to, have fun on the show. But
You know how to use your powers for
Chusty,
good and not evil.
fuck yes. What are you having?
Me?
Yes, you licky shirt.
Like, sure.
So right now I'm finishing up the last of my pancake ice, which is one of Seth Rogen's sativas.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, Seth.
And
Hey,
shout out
Seth.
Seth Rogen, come on our show immediately. And that's a
I
threat.
asked him a
for
really
sure.
dumb question once, and he called me out on it, and I give him props for that. It was when I
What
first
did
met
you
him.
Hey,
ask
come on the
him?
show and I'll ask you even more dumb questions.
Yeah,
And then,
no, it was. I'll tell you this real quick. When Not Duck came out, we were doing a little quick roundtable thing. I'm like, I guess it must be weird. It wasn't a question in the interview. I said, just must be weird getting used to seeing your face everywhere. He's like, yeah. Oh no, it's totally. His answer was like, no shit, Sherlock. I'm like, yeah, you're right on that. Of course, that's a dumb question.
I
So,
see.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, that was it. I mean, yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
He's a nice guy, though. He is a
He's-
super nice guy. Super cool guy. I like him a lot.
Cool. That's good to hear.
in case we end up going for a while, I also rolled up a little something else, which is Gushers is what it's called. I believe it's a hybrid.
Gushers. I totally forgot about Gushers until just now.
You know that guy?
They're pretty good.
No, I mean back in the day, 90s Gushers, okay?
What's a gusher?
You don't know what a gusher is?
No.
Man,
Oh my gosh. Jimmy, I'm pretty sure you're one of the others. You're from
Maybe.
a different
I need to put you guys in a room and play some ASMR and hand you some gushers.
I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. Tell me more.
Yeah, that's why you're going in the room.
I feel like I have to share my screen and show you what a gusher is.
Please, God, do. Oh my.
It's really good.
No, it's not.
I'm so
Well, it is.
confused.
You don't know what gushers are, like you've never had a gusher. I'm sorry, I don't remember them looking like this. Now I feel
I
like
think
I'm
they've
from an alternate
changed.
reality.
I think they have changed.
Tonight on Something Stoney, we enter a world kind of like the Twilight Zone. It's Friday the
I feel like they
13th,
used
so
to be more like.
Oh yeah, here we go. I got it.
okay, we figured this out.
Well, it's not figuring out. I just wanted to, see, look, all right? Here we go.
Right, exactly. They looked like gems or something, and now they're more like hexagonal, I think.
Wait, we need
Oh!
to share the screen without sharing my
Oh, okay, I
messages
know what
at the
those
same
are.
time. That would be nice.
Oh yeah, that's not
Yeah.
a good thing. You don't want to do that. I do know what gushers are now though. That quick second, I'm like, it's a candy. I didn't
Yeah.
know.
They
Yeah,
like,
I'm not a candy guy.
They have that like stuff on the inside. Oh my gosh, this
Like
is
a
terrifying.
gel or something.
Yeah, some kind
like
of
that
gel.
movie, The
and
Stuff?
It's probably not good for you. It's
I
probably not
doubt
good
it
for
is.
you.
I mean, none of that shit is.
Don't
That's why it's so
don't
good.
give me that. Don't
What
give me
is
that
this?
vaccine, but give me those gushers. Come on,
Exactly.
bring it. Bring it
90s
on!
Snack commercials.
Oh my god.
Fruit roll-ups, bagel bites, gushers, Dunkaroos.
Okay.
I
Dunkaroos.
forgot about all of those.
Oh, I remember all
no,
those.
okay, what was
Especially
your favorite
bagel
candy
bites. I
bar?
would never eat them now, but I loved them as a kid for some reason.
Bagel bites rock. I would eat them now, totally. Are you
I
fucking
don't
kidding me?
know.
They're
I think I just made them too
bagel
crunchy.
bites. That's what she said.
No.
All right.
Hey, it's been a while since I've done a dumb one, so I
That's
felt
true.
like it was
It's been a while.
it was good. It's been I haven't done it. I've been like growing. I've been maturing
You've been growing.
a little bit. I'm
You
grown
know-
up now.
I've learned a lot.
I've learned a lot from you, man. I love having Elizabeth on the show, by the way. I really do.
I'm just here,
You're always here. You're always here in our hearts. You're like it's like Frozen, that movie, Frozen and Frozen 2. It's like
I mean, I was starting to hear Phil playing,
Yeah. See.
But yeah.
See. Yeah. That's what it's like.
That's
what's
fine.
like.
That's cool.
And
You're like when Ghost Obi-Wan shows up in Return of the Jedi at the end, and you're like, oh, see, he's always there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like that makes me feel very mystical.
You're
Okay.
kind of mystical. You're a mystical person. Legit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even making a joke. I think you have a mystique about you that's kind of cool, which is kind of one of the things I think is interesting about you and cool about you is
Thanks, Jimmy.
welcome to compliment each other on something Stoney. That's right. And if you
Thanks, Jimmy.
and let's compliment all our watchers. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey.
What's that noise? Do you guys
What
hear
noise?
that?
What is it?
No.
It sounds like there's like a car running in the back. There it is. There it is. Fucking.
Oh, I hear
dude.
something. Yeah, I don't know what that's going. I don't know what that
knew
is.
it. I knew it, dude.
What? No, I literally don't know what you're talking about.
It sounds like you stuck your microphone in a fucking exhaust pipe.
Me?
No, it's me. You want to know why?
Oh.
It's
No,
because
why?
it's
Yes.
because I have 3 computers on an L-shaped desk, and I have about 3 external hard drives.
Okay, yeah, because I have
So
like
it was the vibration of the table.
It's the vibration of the table.
Yeah.
It's quiet as hell in my place right now.
And
Well, gang, that's another mystery solved.
I'll just cradle my mic for the rest of this.
You look very comfortable cradling the mic. You're good at this.
Yeah.
I like Justin's mic too. I've always admired.
We need
your
to be
mic
cool
really.
like Justin.
I fucking.
I
This is a
know.
good microphone. I got shout out to Amazon
I need it like
Basics
this.
for the mic stand. See, that's what I want. And actually, Shure Mic sells a USB microphone now with like the arm thing,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
that's like my dream microphone. And I want to get it, but I need the money. Speaking of which, that's another thing that's been going on this week is I've been
Selling your body?
Well,
Yeah.
that's what's next if this doesn't work out.
Yeah.
But because like I'm like kind of searching for like a second job, and I was gonna do the dog walking thing, but the problem with that is that most of the appointments are in the morning when I'm already at my other job.
Oh.
So I'm like, I was talking to somebody about like Uber Eats, like delivering food, and
Yeah.
that's gonna be my next venture. And
You
people are
can
like, you're gonna
also
run your
like.
car into the ground, but I'm like, yeah, but I can make enough money to fix it.
Well,
Yeah.
also there's a lot of things that you can expense then, like your dinner. Like things that you have to do to fix your car.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. I know a really good mechanic in your area, dude. If you need a good mechanic, so just so you
Yeah,
know.
no, let me know. Those I love.
Can I shout them
Mechanics are
out
what.
now? I mean, could I say something
Do it.
now? Like say,
Honestly, do it.
uh, yeah, no. There's a place in Van Nuys called Whitney's Automotive, and they are the most honest, like kind. It's a family-owned business. They don't overcharge you. They're honest. They'll like if your car's fucked up, they're not going to be like, yeah, it's $200, and then when you come back in, they're going to be like, yeah, it's 1,000. No, they're legit, genuinely good guys. They get a good crew. Highly recommend them. And they're and I
Yeah, mechanics is one of
if
those
you need
things that
them,
like.
let me know.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
I'm checking them out right now.
But
Yeah.
yeah, mechanics is one of those things that I would rather get like a word of mouth from than looking at Google, and like reviews, because all of those reviews are
Yeah.
so fucking fake and it's so obvious.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo.
Wait,
Yo.
I gotta show
Wait,
you
what
this.
happened?
I have to
Oh,
show you
please do.
this.
Okay.
Look how
Please
happy
do.
they are at this workplace. Okay?
Which
Just look
which
how
one?
happy
Oh.
they are.
Whitney's? Let's see.
Yeah, look how happy these guys are. They
I know
love
all
their
those guys.
job. They love their
They're-
job. Look at this.
Honestly,
Yeah.
legit, they work with good people. I know him. I know all these guys, and they're. I'm telling you, it took me years to find a good mechanic. These guys are the best, man, because
Wow.
they're the best. They're the best, and they're legit. If you're in LA, go to and look. They have shoes.
What is
They have
this?
shoes.
Yo,
Shoes.
mechanic with some Chelsea boots.
Pretty
Yeah,
seen that
excited
before.
for some new boots. Wow.
I would be excited too. Yeah.
Whoa. What's
This is
happening
that.
here?
Oh my gosh.
They're building a death machine.
Yeah.
Billy.
Oh,
Thanks,
did you know that?
Whitney's.
Did you guys know that if the Road Warrior, the Mad Max movie, took place in 2021? They'll start
Yeah, it feels
dressing
like
like that. Yeah. No, it legit. In the movie it says it's 2021 or whatever, I believe, and it's taking place now. We're almost there.
It is
I mean-
taking place. Yeah, I was gonna say it is taking place now.
I want to dress like that though. I think it'd be cool to like wear those
Totally can.
outfits.
Dude, luckily in LA, like that's just no one would even think twice. They're just like, yep.
I mean,
They live here.
yeah. I do it,
Oh,
sometimes when I'm alone.
Do you really?
Sometimes.
Oh, speaking of Mad Max, by the way, next week on Sound Scary, we have a very special treat that this young man, this chesty guy, is on.
Yes.
A very special. It's so we did this episode when we Mad Max event, the Fury. We did the live.
Uh-oh.
We can't hear
Uh-oh,
you.
did
Yeah, you cut
Really?
out. Just for
Yeah.
a second,
What?
your audio just went. It was weird.
What the fuck?
Yeah, well, essentially, so next Friday we're going to be releasing an episode of Sounds Scary, and Justin was a guest on that episode.
I was.
Nice little
Yeah.
interview.
He was
Is
alright,
the,
I guess.
Is the run around the lot with the prizes thing gonna be a part of that? Or like
Yeah,
cut
yeah.
into that? Okay, that's
Yep,
cool.
it is. It looks good.
It's a fun episode. Yeah, it's actually really. Our editor did a hell of a job. Like amazing work. Yeah. So yeah.
Shout out to Neil.
Yeah, go Neil. Woo!
Yeah.
You do it too, Justin. Do it. Say go Neil.
Doesn't
Oh,
even know this man.
I don't care. He
did I
can
meet
do it.
Neil?
Come on.
No.
Was he
No,
there?
you
Okay.
definitely didn't.
He's on the other side of the world.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
just say
I
go,
mean,
Neil.
aren't we
Just
all?
do it.
Yeah.
Go it. Say it. Say it.
Just
Shaka Khan has a good song.
What's up, Neil?
yeah.
Do you guys like Shaka Khan?
Yeah, I'm
Shaka
alright with
Khan,
Shaka
Shaka
Khan.
Khan.
Yeah.
I love Shaka Khan. I'm in the
Yeah.
Shaka Khan mood. You know what's? I've been listening to like a lot of old music. Like I pulled out I heard Linda Ronstadt on the radio, and I'm like, huh, I want to listen to that. All week I've been listening to Aretha Franklin. Like I've been into really old music lately, and I don't know why. Well,
Yeah.
I know why for Aretha because I had to review that movie that just came out, Respect. So I was in you see, I don't know about you guys, if you see a music bio, if I like the music in general, I'll probably start listening to it for like a while, like a few days at least, after I see a movie about it. I don't know if you guys do
Oh
that.
yeah, of course. Like it hypes
You
you up
know?
about it.
Yeah.
I have something similar to that when you're done.
Oh, I'm done. Because you know what, Justin? You
Huh?
make me feel like a natural woman.
Wow.
That's all I've ever wanted to do.
Yeah.
I know.
Look, so yeah, I guess my relation to that is so a couple weeks ago was Lollapalooza, the famous music festival in
Oh
Chicago.
yeah.
Okay.
And Hulu did a thing where they were live streaming the whole event on Hulu,
Mhm.
and a friend and I were talking about it, and because he's like around my age, and we both grew up listening to like new metal and all that stuff, and so he was like, "Hey, Limp Bizkit's gonna be on at like whatever, like 5:30 or something." He's
Wait,
like,
what?
"Let me
For
know."
real?
Yeah, they were at
Yeah,
Lollapalooza,
legit.
and they streamed
What?
their set. Yeah, they still do festivals and stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
they still play.
yeah,
What's he
and
doing? Okay, go on. Sorry.
so I started watching it, and like I was like a legit Limp Bizkit fan, and I'll still listen to him every once in a while now. And
Yeah.
it's like whatever,
Did it
dude.
all
It
for
is
the
what it
nookie.
is, you know. And
You break stuff.
I do. And I just keep it rolling.
Yeah, and you do it all for the nookie.
I do it all for
Hey, yeah.
exactly. So I was like, I was listening to it, I
Behind
was like,
blue
it was
eyes.
fun. Yeah,
Sorry.
all those things. I mean, none of those can slip past me. But
Wow.
so I started watching it, and I was like, this is kind of, it's like like they've almost become like a meme now, because it's like they're just this weird band from a different time in music that like wasn't that
Yeah.
long ago, but it's still kind of fun, and they still have a good following, a good fan base. So
I mean,
um
arguably a better time in music.
for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it depends.
A very experimental time, which I don't think
Yeah.
is happening too much right now,
Mm.
hence new metal.
Yeah.
But so I was listening to, I was like, you know what? It was like I was getting pumped up. I was like, this is kind of cool. Like they were keeping it fun. Fred Durst is really he kind of played into his older age, because he has like this long gray hair now, and like he had like a handlebar gray mustache, and so he dressed like an old man, and so that was kind of funny. And then
Interesting.
I was like,
Okay.
because the government's watching us. I was on Facebook, and I saw an ad for a Limp Bizkit concert, and it was like from SeatGeek, and it was for at the Hollywood Palladium this month, and I'm like, that's not real. I was like, are they showing me old ads? And so, but I was
True.
like, I'm curious. So I went on Ticketmaster, and turns out Limp Bizkit is playing at the Hollywood Palladium in like 2 weeks.
Oh
And
shit.
and the tickets were pricey because they were all resale, but I was still hyped up after watching them at Lollapalooza. That's the relation
Yeah.
that I'm gonna be seeing Limp Bizkit in a couple weeks.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
That
Yeah.
sounds fun, though.
Yeah,
Man,
it'll be a good time.
I
The
wanna
Palladium
go.
keeps it good.
Yeah.
You should come
Look,
out.
What
You
the
should go.
heck?
Yeah,
I
you're more than
gotta.
welcome to tag along.
When is
Yeah.
it? In 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
August
Yeah.
24th, it's Tuesday.
Ugh. It can't be in August or September.
But it
It
is,
can be in
though.
September. Like, I really just need to come visit.
Yeah, you really
September,
do.
What's
You
it
do.
like
September,
there
I'll be
right now for
home.
you guys, though?
It's not bad here, honestly. I mean, I think we've kind of plateaued a little bit, so it's not terrible. I mean,
Yeah.
like he was saying, there's people are frustrated because okay, you if you're vaccinated, don't worry about the mask, and then they're saying okay, you need the mask, but I'm like, well, because things change, the
Yeah,
variants and all this shit
this whole thing
changes.
has changed
That's
so much over the
Yeah.
course of
yeah,
its
this
time.
so people get a little frustrated, but other than that, like I'm I really don't like to talk about it a lot, and I'm not really big on posting stuff right now. But I'm going to a concert on Sunday. I'm a little nervous, but
Yeah.
they have pretty decent rules, and you're supposed to wear a mask. It is an outdoor thing. It's a band called Trampled by Turtles. They're a bluegrass band, and
Oh, cool.
yeah,
That's
I'm excited.
fun.
It's a Greek
Yeah.
theater. It's going to be a fun show. I love the band. If you ever want to hear some really great fucking bluegrass, they're the Wait So Long is one. The speed that they go on that song is just like it's like a metal song. That's bluegrass. It's fucking amazing. But
Yeah.
I'm excited, but I'm nervous. It's the first concert I've been to since
Oh my
forever,
gosh.
for a couple of years. So I'm
Yeah,
yeah, it's weird. It's just weird. I guess
I
with
miss
anything, I don't know.
concerts.
Oh, dude, me too. Me too.
yeah. I thought that my first concert after COVID was going to be the Alkaline Trio and Bad Religion show, but like
Yeah.
I keep buying concert tickets. So
I know.
yeah, because everybody's starting to go back out. Like I bought tickets for A Day to Remember in October,
Oh
and
my gosh, a day to remember. I haven't heard
yeah,
that in
Yeah.
forever.
yeah. Oh, they're still out there.
How, how
Um,
Okay.
many of the tickets did you get for that one week where with Ticketmaster? So I don't know if you know this, Elizabeth. Once a year, and whoever's listening, once a year, Ticketmaster basically for 5 days they offer $20 tickets for tons of shows, like literally some big names. And you can get, and they're not
Really?
always the best seats, but literally $20 out the door, no service charges, no nothing. This show we're seeing
Wow.
Sunday, and this is a big enough band in the bluegrass world, $15. That's it. And there was a $5 charge, so we ended up $20 a ticket. That's
That's
it.
amazing. Yeah.
So but it's only 5 days. So how many did you do any of those? How
Yeah.
many
I
did you
mean,
do?
well, one of the like ramifications of that though is they keep like a technically limited supply of those
Yeah,
price tickets.
that's
So they
true.
actually had those available for the Lamb of God show that I was thinking about going to. But by the
Uh-huh.
time I checked it out,
Lamb of God.
yeah, they're still on my bucket list, and they're gonna remain on my bucket list because I'm not gonna go to the show, and but no, the
Oh,
price point
come
had already
on.
went back up.
It's not a
It's a
lamb, but I
goat.
figured.
It's a goat.
I mean, it's Black Phillip.
Nah, it's a
It's
full
Black.
easy.
Don't
Goat.
fuck with Black Phillip. Don't fuck with him.
Goat
But
of God.
so,
I
but
want to
no, none
live
of those,
deliciously. God
and
damn
a
it.
lot of these were like just announced tours, so I paid full price for all of the tickets.
Oh shit.
Um,
No.
Yeah,
Wow.
but and then the whole now the first band that I'm going to see post COVID is Limp Bizkit.
That's
That's
hilarious.
cool.
that is kind of funny.
Yeah,
That's
it
kind
is.
of,
Yeah, it
that's
is.
a it's kind of
Yeah.
surreal in a way, though, isn't it? Like you're seeing a
Gosh, I
band that
gotta go.
was
I'm gonna start looking at
It's like,
some
what are the
places.
chances that that
Yeah.
would be the band in 2021 that I would see first?
yeah,
I'm
right.
gonna go to a concert.
There, yeah. There's nothing like. I mean, for me, and look, I love movies and I love the experience of going to movies, but man, there's nothing that being in a live event with and look, again, I don't like to be in the center of things. I'm too fucking old for that shit. I'm like just not gonna do that. But like so I don't mind standing up inside anyway. So I'm fine with the I I don't know if it's full capacity. I don't know how they're doing it.
Yeah.
But I'm not, hoping it's not. But I don't know. I'm like, I'm nervous, but I'm, it's weird. It's a very weird feeling, and you don't want to say too much that you're like, oh, I'm really scared to go. But yeah, there is a little. It's a little unnerving, I think, and I don't know. I'm excited though. Mostly, I'm just excited, to be honest, to
Yeah,
see how
I
it is,
mean, it'll
experience it.
be. It's definitely, especially with things kind of relapsing a little bit. It definitely feels a little strange to be doing it now,
Yeah.
but I think
Yes.
that the best way to have fun is just sort of pretend, just pretend that
Yeah.
like nothing's going on and just be at the show.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think it'll be easy to get into the music too. Like once the
Oh,
band
for
is
sure.
playing,
Yeah,
you're gonna be.
yeah,
I'm gonna be like, once they start getting into this
dude,
shit,
you're gonna
man.
start
And
licking all the doorknobs. You're gonna be like, I don't even care.
Whoa.
fuck yeah,
Yeah,
I'm going.
yeah.
Licking doorknobs.
Justin and I lick doorknobs a lot. It's our thing. We go and do that, right, Justin?
Um,
Wait a second.
No, we don't do that. I'm just kidding.
Is this how you like get into your club?
what?
Licking doorknobs.
You know, when I
What
was a
club?
kid, like to get into some of my guy friends' clubs, there were certain things you had to do.
Really? I didn't do
Yeah.
that. I didn't. No, that was not an
Wait,
experience I had. Wow. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
what kind of
assuming
things
you're
did you
talking
have to
like
do?
little kid like stuff, right?
No, like in
Or
order to
Yeah.
go into the clubhouse, in order to be part of the club, you'd have to do certain things to get there. And I didn't know if like
Like,
licking doorknobs was the thing for you two.
no,
what clubs are
I
you
don't think we
joining?
have a thing.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
Jesus, I've
you,
never.
yo. Okay.
Wow.
They were cool clubs, you know? They're like, you can't enter my treehouse unless you do this thing kind of club.
Okay, well
Can,
that's just boys bullying you because you're a girl. That's what that
They
is.
were bullying me. No.
None of the boys had to do
They were
any of
my
that shit. They came
Yeah,
right
they
up.
did. Like
did they though?
one time I had to stand there and get rapid fired shot with a rubber band gun.
Ouch.
What are you talking
Did you
about?
did like
It wasn't that bad. And then I
it
was
wasn't
able to
bad?
go into the treehouse. Yeah, everyone had to do it. It wasn't just me
Wait,
because I
well,
was a girl.
Was it every
what happened
time,
when you?
or was it
No,
like
no,
this
it
is
was
your
just like your
initiation?
initiation. It's your
Oh God,
initiation.
yeah, I was like,
Like,
that's a terrible price to pay just to go into a place. Like, if you have to do it
I
every
mean, it was
time,
pretty cool, you know. It was worth it. It was worth the pain, Jimmy.
was it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, okay. I mean, hey, that's
Jimmy,
sometimes it's
what if, okay,
okay.
what place would you like to go to? What place would you go to right now for the price of getting a firing squad of rubber bands put on you?
Uh, I would
Yeah.
love to go back to. I'd love to go back to England. I
Okay.
love England.
Yeah.
I love London. I really, really. It's
Yeah, you
just
said that before. It's
yeah.
a
It's
good
just
place. Hey,
yeah.
that's where I
It
had that
feels like
experience, Jimmy.
yeah. I know,
It's a
and
good place.
it's a good place. I feel weirdly at home there. I mean, and it's hard to describe. I'm still kind of I think about it all the time. Like whenever I see like go to a movie or something, I see
Oh,
London. I just like oh, I love that. I just get this. Oh, I love it.
that's
I love it so
Jimmy's
much.
original home, past
Yeah.
life.
Probably,
Yo,
probably. I mean, I know
Lord.
a lot of my family came from that area, so I definitely have a lot of European, a lot of. I don't know if London. I don't know my background. I have no fucking clue, but
Do you
I
not
know
know? You
I know
have
a
to do
little.
like a ancestry or 23andMe.
Fuck
That shit's
no.
expensive.
And they I don't trust those. I've heard actually horror stories of what they about those places. Be
What do you
careful with that
mean?
shit.
What do you mean? What do you do?
I don't
Are
want
they
to
making
say now
clones?
because no, but something like storing your personal your DNA. I've heard I've heard bad things
Dude,
about. I won't do it.
it's so that way they can like
What do you
create
mean?
new life on Mars
I
when Earth blows
I
up.
don't remember exactly what it is to be honest, and I'm way
It's
too
when
stoned
Earth
to
blows
like
up when we
even
go to Mars, like for sure.
It's
yeah.
fine. You know,
It's
they now it's now confirmed. They now know I'm an alien, so we're good.
well, that's true.
Look, they're watching you all the time anyway, and like
That's
like
true.
we're in somebody's conference room right now, you know.
Yeah.
So
That's
Yeah.
listening,
totally
what are you
weird.
talking about? Are those drugs?
Oh, it's like that Truman Show, the Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah, it's like you just do whatever. Like they're gonna know. Who cares? Whatever.
Well, it's just I don't. Yeah, no, it's just a big thing for me too. Is what you said. It's the money. It's too fucking expensive. Like I'm just I'm
No,
not
no, no.
interested.
Every year around Christmas, it's about $50.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
I'm not.
reasonable.
It's reasonable.
Whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna gift the two of you, and I'm gonna say, drink the Kool-Aid. Will be my message. Merry
If
Christmas.
it's a gift, I'll do it for sure.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
They
I
can
mean,
store my
maybe
DNA.
more like
That's fine.
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
Maybe
For
they can
the
use it to
show,
transport
maybe.
my conscience to the future.
No,
that'd
see,
be sick.
see, I'm telling you right now, all right? I have been talking about this for a long time. I'm absolutely 100% transferring my consciousness into, some sort of robot, form of AI or something like that. I have no problem. I am waiting for that day. And then, the DNA part won't matter.
What kind
That's
of
true.
robot would you be? Like compare it to any sort of like famous movie robot.
I'm sorry.
Like what robot would you be? Like when you think of like I'm gonna transport my consciousness into a robot.
I mean, it could go
what
so
kind
many
of
different
robot is
ways.
Like is it an iRobot robot? Is it the Terminator? Like what are we talking here?
Okay. It is like
Is it
it would
Wall-E?
probably be very human, like humanistic, like altered carbon.
Oh
With
yeah.
homeboy, I always forget his name.
With Joel Kinnaman,
Yes.
Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
Mr. Joel.
Yeah.
Joel.
But
What a
anyways,
nice guy. I like him.
what a hot guy. But no, I think honestly it would be something like that. Like I think it would get to a point where you wouldn't really necessarily know the difference unless you were looking for certain
You
things.
just got a new sleeve on.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm just
Well,
but that
wow.
the scary part about that though is how quickly your identity can disappear. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, every new awakening is just like an empty existence.
Yeah.
What about you, Coyote Chesty? What robot would you be?
Oh, that's a good question.
Thank you. I thought of it myself.
I don't know. Maybe like C-3PO. I'm just there.
Oh my
I'm just
gosh,
there to make
really?
people laugh,
That's
But
kinda
I
nice.
survived the whole thing.
That's
thing.
true.
Okay.
That's true.
No, I'd probably want to do something cool. Or like a
Like-
T
I know
a
what I
T1000.
wanna do.
It'd be a T1000. Just
Oh
be a
my
fucking
gosh.
mercenary.
Holy smokes.
That'd be sick.
I do fucking Uber Jason because it's fucking Friday.
Uber
the
Jason,
13th.
like
Uber
like
Jason.
you get in the back of a
is-
car and it's Jason, and you're like,
No, dude, didn't you
trying
see
to get to
Jason
LAX.
X? When they go to space, he turns into Mecha like a Uber Jason.
yeah, man.
You've
it's
never
like
seen
Metal
Jason?
Jason. I've
That's
seen
that
Jason
guy.
X.
You've seen? Okay, that's the guy I want to be. I want to be Jason X.
Okay,
That's what I
okay,
want.
that's
Okay.
I'll allow it. That's okay.
That's
Okay,
okay.
thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. He's badass. I like Jason X. I like Uber Jason. He's fucking rad.
yeah.
Jason. I have a lot of Jason stuff today. I don't know if you've noticed.
I mean, but it's it's the perfect
It's my
day
favorite
for
day.
It's,
You know
it's
what's
the
weird?
day.
I always have good. I have good luck on Friday the 13th. I always have.
It. Really?
Always. Yeah.
I
I've
like
never
that.
had like a bad luck thing. I think because I embrace it. Because I did have a weird shit happen on Friday the 13th one year. I was watching the original, as I do every Friday the 13th, and I was with my sister, and we were just in her apartment watching it, and I just got, and it was just us. I got a distinct feeling something else was in the room or in the apartment, and I thought, oh shit, did I thought maybe it was a dog or the cat or whatever. And in one specific, I feel like it was a scene where Betsy Palmer showed up. The door, her bedroom door where we were, slammed. And we were like, what the fuck? No one's here. Nobody's. It was just like, it was a simple thing. But and once I opened the door to go check out, see, because I ran up, I jumped to see, make sure that no one was in the place. No one was there. Nobody ran out. Nothing happened, and I felt this chill, man. And it's not like we definitely have some stuff going on in this building. And it's pretty. It's I kind of like it personally because it doesn't feel like it's bad. But it was like that was fucking cool. That was really freaky. I enjoyed that moment. That was Friday the 13th.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
You know, speaking of good news, though, Brittany's father has stepped down from his conservatorship, so she
So
has
that
her
is a
freedom
fit.
for the first time in like 13 years.
I thought I read that he was considering it, so it's official.
No, he agreed to.
Good, good. So what happens now? What
Yeah, we freed
what's-
Brittany. We did it,
Woo,
boys.
Brittany!
Yeah.
Woo!
did it.
Now, now she goes wild.
Good for
Yeah,
her.
dude, she's going topless on Instagram and shit. Like she's going for it.
Yeah.
Good for her.
I know.
It's so sad because it feels like her whole childhood was just fucking taken away from her. Like everything, she didn't have a
it was.
chance to make mistakes and be a kid
Right.
and be stupid.
Yeah.
You know, like most of us do. Still
true.
to this day. Be stupid. I like it.
Look
That's
at my
good,
ET
that's good.
finger.
Oh wow.
It
I
does
like
look
it.
like. Don't worry,
Oh, wow.
Jimmy. I'll be right here.
Oh,
You're like E.T.
turn on your heart
I
light.
love ET.
Let it shine wherever you go.
I cry every time
Do you?
when he goes into the ship.
It's a sad. That's a downer
I
of a movie.
do.
It's
I'm
very
sad.
heartwarming.
I mean, him and
Depressing.
Elliot saying goodbye. Okay, when I was a little kid watching that movie, I would just like pretend I was Elliot saying goodbye to my alien friend. Okay.
Aww. That's kind of adorable. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, those green VHS tapes. You had the one green stripe across the top. I still have it. I have one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
You guys are like,
ET in
okay.
years. No, I think it's
Okay,
cool.
weirdo.
I like that.
No,
I like that.
I remember all those colors. All the Nickelodeon ones were like bright orange.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was fun.
Yeah. That's okay. I want to say. Speaking of colors, I want to segue into something. I gotta talk about this with you guys. Starro. Weren't the colors
Oh,
awesome
yeah.
on that thing? Oh my god.
Yeah.
That whole movie was fantastic.
Okay.
Dude. I
I
love.
know. I told you. I told you. God damn. You know what? How badly I wanted to talk about that movie after I saw it like
Oh
a
my
month
God.
ago.
I really I couldn't stop laughing at certain parts because I'm like,
No.
what the hell am I watching? There's a giant fucking starfish. And all he wants to do is look at the stars.
Oh, that's the thing about James Gunn, man, is
Oh my
that
God.
he has a tendency to go. And why this movie works and why it's fantastic is he had the audacity to just do whatever the fuck he wanted to do,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it goes from heartwarming to brutal to disturbing to fucked up.
Yeah, and the way it does it, it's like it all works together. Like none
Yeah.
of it feels out of place.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that's okay. Who were your favorite characters? Like Elizabeth, who did you dig? Joel Kinnaman.
Well, I didn't really care for his character, to be honest.
Really?
But
Really?
not particularly. But I think it's
I
just because
liked
I'm
him.
more fond of other characters that he's done. That's probably why.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But of course, like, Robbie's character is amazing.
Mhm.
She kills it every time. It's like,
She
I
killed,
feel like
especially
she...
in that role. Especially
know.
in that role. I mean, she's great in everything, but
I
man,
know,
she
but
just
yeah.
that her Harley Quinn should be put on up with all the best of these, like the
Yeah.
Heath Ledgers,
sure.
they
I agree, actually. I feel like she maybe
Mhm.
doesn't... I know that a lot of people praise her, a lot of people like her, but nobody ever puts her on a pedestal like that.
they should.
And they should.
They should.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's
She's
very
great.
talented, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
very much so.
I like Polka Dot Man's outfit. I definitely want that. I think I would wear it for sure.
Did you see that actor? He adopted a cat,
I did see that.
and they
Yeah.
made a polka dot man outfit for the cat.
Oh, I did not see that.
It's on his Instagram page, and it's so delightful. It's like, just because that character's so goddamn heartwarming, anyways, in a
I
weird
have to
way.
see this.
Yeah, it's really worth seeing. You've seen it, Justin, right? You said?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so cute. Hey, Justin, who did you like? Who are your favorite characters?
I loved Bloodsport. I love Idris Elba.
Yeah,
And
he's always great.
yeah. I loved John Cena, dude. He does comedy so well, and
He
he was so good in
does.
this. Yeah.
He's so good. Yeah. Come
Yeah.
on, but why are we not talking about Ratcatcher 2? How great was that girl?
Yeah, she was good too. I liked her.
Or King Shark.
King Shark.
I
All hail
can't
King Shark.
forget him.
Yeah, my favorites were King Shark, Polka Dot Man, and Ratcatcher. I love those three. I just because especially I have a thing for sharks anyways. I just even at Jaws, I love that shark. I just do.
Yeah.
But fuck, man, if I could have a lovable shark that I could hug, oh my god, that'd be so fucking cool. I wanted to hug King Shark the whole time. I'm going to go see it again, actually, tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Seeing it in theaters tomorrow.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, it didn't make a lot of money, and
it upsets me to see everyone review bombing it. Like, people just shit on it, and it's like, no, man. It's like, even if you don't like it, it's not that fucking bad, dude. I think it's way better than the original
dude,
one.
It's got a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. No one really thinks it's bad. That's just people like, look, it's okay to not like something. It's okay, but no, the majority of people love this movie. I don't know anyone that's like, yeah, no, that wasn't very good. I really don't know anybody that said that. So a lot of times people say, especially the DC, the Marvel fans, the hardcore fans sometimes get a little bit ridiculous, and if it's not, they're probably just, it's not Marvel or some stupid shit like that. And I'm like, you can like both. You can. It's okay. Yeah. It's okay to like DC. It's okay to like Marvel. I don't buy that.
Yeah, this is the movie where I was like, okay, I really like what DC's doing now, because this works so well, and this gives them way more freedom than Marvel.
Yeah,
I agree.
They can do a range of movies, and they already have, really.
They've been working up to it. I like the direction they've gone, and it feels I'll be honest. I mean, I had so much fun with this movie, and it's one of my favorite comic book movies. It just is. I enjoyed the hell out of it, and I've watched it 3 times. I'm seeing it a 4th. I love the music. I love Gunn's style. Did I just hear a click and a mute?
Maybe.
That was weird. Wow.
Sorry.
That's all right. We forgive you. What are you doing?
Well,
what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just here. But sometimes if I'm moving too much, I don't want to, I don't know how loud it is for you. I can't really, I only hear you. I don't hear myself.
When you're high, and Justin can attest to this, I can't talk. Your hearing is so exaggerated. I have some issue hearing, and when I'm like this, I can hear shit that's outside, like people talking really quietly outside. I don't know why. I'm like superhero hearing with now, and so I can hear everything. I normally wouldn't pick that up, probably.
You're even hearing thoughts.
I am. Oh my god, really? You're thinking that? I don't think, though. I don't think Justin would do that.
Oh, he doesn't know yet, but he will.
Oh, okay.
But what?
It's a need to know basis.
Yeah, mind to mind.
Okay. Yeah, man. That'd be cool if we could, though. That'd be awesome. We totally
can. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we just did. So yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Oh my
Exactly.
God. Guys, I want to say something that may be controversial.
Uh-oh.
I had a Little Caesars pizza and it really wasn't that bad.
I'm not
Oh.
mad at that.
It
Yeah.
was fine.
Little
I
Caesars,
just
like
Dude, Little
pizza
Caesars,
pizza?
yeah,
no,
like
it's a
Little
new one.
Caesars
It's a new
is
one.
oh, where it's like the stuffed. They have like a new stuffed crust or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
yeah, that
Like
thing.
where the
typical Little
It was,
pizzas
Caesar.
flip and he sticks the
and that's like
What did you
stuffed
say?
crust. So
like,
what's going on?
like
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes, that's the
the
yes.
pizza
He does stick.
pizza.
He
Pizza
does stick
Pizza,
pizza.
pizza. Yes,
And then it flips on his little staff.
on the yeah.
yes. Yeah, I
That's it.
remember that commercial when it was actually like it was like $5 for two pizzas or something like that, and they
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's
remember
what I
they
mean. Like
serve.
it's Little Caesars is like the unsung hero of the pizza chains because it's
Yeah,
I
perfect for
don't
people that are
know.
on a budget because you get a decent pizza for like $5.
yeah, it's not
Yeah,
bad. I mean,
I
it's
guess.
gotten better. I look. I don't. It's not something I don't want another Little Caesars pizza for a very long time.
I mean, it's
But
not great. It's not like you're not
no,
gonna be blown away. But if you're on a budget and you want a pizza, Little Caesars has got you though. And they have that pizza portal
that's
thing
cool.
where you just type in the code
That's
and the little
rad.
door opens and you just take it and go. You don't even talk to anybody.
Yeah, you can just walk in, walk out with your pizza in hand.
Exactly. It'll look like
I
Interesting.
like the crazy
pizza
bread.
money.
Do you like crazy bread? Are you guys crazy bread fans?
I
You
mean,
mean
Crazy.
bread.
Crazy bread.
Yeah, it's all right.
no.
You know,
I mean, I grew up going to this Italian pizza place in
Oh, here we go.
Jersey.
dude.
All right,
it's not real
so
pizza.
oh, please. They made it from scratch. They were spinning it in the air. Look, they're all from Italy, okay?
And
Number, if you're up in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, just type in 985-9554. That's the pizza place, okay?
There it is. There it is. I want to. Do they deliver? Because maybe I'll call and have a pizza delivered.
What,
Damn.
all the way across the country?
Yeah.
Look,
I think-
look. If you're not getting pizza from like, Jersey, Philly, New York, you're not living, so I don't know
but
what
LA
you have
has-
out in LA.
we're not talking. Well, there's not much pizza. Actually, you know what? Hang on. So there's
We have good pizza here. Some good pizza. A couple places.
you gotta find them. I
Mm.
found
Michelli's
one.
is okay.
You've ever had Little
See, I'm
Tony's?
sorry, what was the name again?
Michelli's.
Exactly.
Michelli's is
Thank
good.
you. And a little
Yeah.
Italian place. Thank you.
Oh, and Little Caesars. The Little Caesar
Little-
guy.
no,
That-
Little
that
Caesars,
doesn't
that-
even
Little-
count.
That place is
Little
best
Tony's.
pizza ever.
Oh my
Little
god.
Tony's.
Oh,
It's in North Hollywood, dude.
gosh.
It's so good.
All
Yeah.
right.
You want to hear a story about Little Tony's? I was there when Princess Diana died. That's how I remember being at that restaurant when I heard about that. I don't know why. I was at that restaurant and it came on the
what a
news that
fucking
Princess Diana.
story.
I remember. That's why I remember
That's
that place.
the place to be, dude.
Yes.
That's the place
If
to
you
be.
want to hear about famous princesses,
It's great.
dying.
Yeah, dude. It's great
Yeah.
comfort food. It's one of the few places
Yeah.
that they have a huge menu, and normally that's a bad sign because they can't focus on one thing. But like,
Yeah.
it's the only place that I've been to where they have a huge menu and they do all of it well. So check out Little Tony's. But no, I mean, no, LA isn't really much of a food city to begin with. Like, it's famous for Mexican food, but even it's like the best Mexican food is in like the fucking, like, you got to go to the deepest, shadiest parts of LA and you got to dodge crackheads and gang members, and then you can get like the best burrito of your life.
Oh, Del Taco.
But yeah, it's also or Baja Fresh, but like, or you can but no, it's like
Baja
it's not really
Fresh?
much of a food
Yeah.
city. But we're not talking like the creme de la creme of pizza. Obviously,
Taco
like
Bell.
you got like New York,
Pizza.
like the thin crust, like the famous thin crust style. And then, have you ever had deep dish? Do you like deep dish? I know there's some people that don't care for it,
I just don't like
but
a lot of pizza in
being,
general. But
that's
also-
my neck of the woods, so I love it. But it's like Chicago, New York; those are your pizza cities, right? We're not talking about
Yeah.
like the high quality. We're talking about like when you're just like,
Well, it makes
just
sense why you're
trashy,
going
like,
to Little
bullshit.
Caesars.
I mean,
No,
that's probably why it doesn't taste too bad, because what we're used to, isn't much better. It is better, but not much better. So we're like,
Oh,
this
it's
is all
better,
right.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
So
gosh.
look,
there's like
it's
there's
like
a few
in
places
the Midwest,
here
we
that
don't
are
like,
good.
in the
Okay.
Midwest, we don't have fucking, drive all the way to Chicago.
That's
Angelino's is a good
fine.
little place too. Angelino's in that's also kind of North Hollywood. They're really good too. There's a
Dude,
few.
dude,
There's
when
food
I was a
here.
kid,
There's good food here.
when I was a kid, Pizza Hut was my jam.
I think it was
That was my
most
place. I
kids.
would go there, I'd get like their little personal pan pizza, and then they had a jukebox, and I would play the same 2 songs every time we went. And this is a fucking sign of the times. I
Oh my
played
god!
Pretty Fly for a White Guy, and then I played
Oh.
what's
Oh,
that song? Someday by Sugar Ray.
Oh wow!
Aww.
Wow!
Aww, that's a
Yeah.
good song.
Mark McGrath, right? That was the lead singer of Sugar Ray.
What's
Yeah.
Marky Mark doing?
I have. He's probably on a reality show or something.
He's probably hosting
Like,
another game show. Yeah.
yeah, probably
That
just something
seems to
like
be what he's
that.
doing.
Yeah. He's. Oh fuck! I don't like I don't like. I like Shakey's. We have a Shakey's. I like Shakey's.
Never
It's
had
really
Shakey's.
thin. And
Actually,
really,
you
it's
know
pretty
what,
good.
dude? There's this place downtown called Purgatory. Great
It's
pizza
hell.
place. It's like a great pizza
Really?
by the slice kind of place. It's like this
Okay.
little tiny
It's
place.
a good name.
Yeah, it's
Purgatory?
awesome.
Yeah.
And their bathrooms are the coolest fucking things. So you walk in, it's like open, and then you have to press a button. Like a big, like a big red do not press kind of button. You press that, and then the door slides shut hard, like you're in fucking Star Wars.
And then you hear this voice, Bien benditos al infierno.
And then you pee, and then there's like a little guitar pedal thing, like an effects pedal type of deal, and that's what flushes the toilet. Or no, that's what turns on the
that's cool.
sink.
Does it play a note?
That's what no, that'd be cool. But
Yeah.
that's what turns on the sink. Yeah. And then there's a sign that's like, keep your graffiti only on the white section or something like that. But if you do it on the nice part, I will find you and you'll never eat pizza in this town again. Like their signs were the best. They had a sign on the front door that said, please wear a mask. Don't be an asshole so that way we don't have to be.
That's good. I like that.
I wish we could do that where we work, but we have to be like fucking nice about it, even though they don't deserve it. But no, that's a good place too.
Oh my gosh. I want to, that's the one thing I will say, like, okay, we don't have, like, necessarily, I can't think of great pizza, places that we're known for, like, great pizza, but we have, the thing I like about LA is we have a lot of weird shit, like, random movies will be promoting some, like, I went to this Fear Street haunted house thing. Wait, did you go with me? Did you do that? Or no?
That was the escape room.
Yeah, you went with me to the escape room. So they have weird shit like that you can do, like a lot of fun opportunities. We have a lot of shit here. I love LA. I legit do. And I know a lot of people piss on kind of living here, but it's I kind of like it.
I do a lot, because I get frustrated dealing with people because I have to deal with people more often than the average person, I think, just because of what what my job is, and that can be a little disheartening. But ultimately, then I have days where I go to like Long Beach and like Huntington, and it really makes me appreciate where I live. So no, I like it too. So, but back to pizza though, because you go to a place like Chicago, and there's the famous one is like Giordano's. Okay, so you go to Giordano's. That's like, there's a lot of people that are like, no, it's not Giordano's anymore. It's this other place, but it's Giordano's. That's just the hipstery people that like, because Giordano's is like branching out. Like I think there's one in Detroit now. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's not like just local. So they get like protective over it. But Giordano's is legit, dude. It's legit deep dish Chicago style pizza. You should try it out. But what is that place in New York, Elizabeth?
What place?
Like the place that is the perfect example, or at least a fantastic
in New York. I have
representation
no idea
of what New York pizza is.
I don't know, because I became vegan when I was I was vegan before I went to New York, so before I was living there, so I don't. And for me, it's just like finding a good vegan pizza, which is hard. They
Domino's?
exist.
But check this out. You know who else has a vegan pizza? Pizza Hut.
It's
But
not.
they do.
Do
But
they?
Yeah, I think they
when
do. A lot of places do.
No.
it might not be vegan, it's probably veggie or
It's
something.
probably, yeah.
Yeah. But you're talking about doing like a documentary of my adventures. What if we film me searching for the best New York slice? Like
Oh my
what
God, that's a
stand,
great
what
idea.
place? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
would be.
yeah.
And
I
we
would.
can
I'd
like
love
we can look
that.
up places and we can ask locals like, hey, what is,
Yeah.
we're trying to film this thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually perfect
Yeah.
for the show too, because like, look, when you get high, mostly you want to eat a lot of you want to eat. You just do.
Of
So
course.
I
100%.
mean,
Pizza's great for that. Yeah. We can stop by
Yeah.
the
yeah,
Comedy
pizza's
Cellar.
great.
I've always wanted to go there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Although I do want to say, Elizabeth, you're not doing the weed tonight. But what are you drinking tonight? By the way,
Doing the weed.
we didn't ask.
Doing
The
the
weed.
weed. Oh, just Jefferson's bourbon.
Mm.
Okay.
I wanna.
Is that the
You know,
same one from
day.
previous episodes?
Well, yeah, I haven't, I haven't finished that bottle yet, and
Okay.
I like their small batch. I like the different. So I've been trying the different versions of their small batches, and I like it. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
that's cool.
It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really like a 70-year-old man.
Are you
Side.
consider yourself a connoisseur?
My cousin Jojo I would say he is, but I'm not quite yet. One day,
Okay.
maybe.
That's been another great thing though about going out and about is you find like these cool new like bars and these cool new like whatever pizza places, but like
Yeah.
it's exciting when you find like a new place.
Yeah.
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 Man, Justin, you're making me want to like hit the town now.
I mean,
know,
yeah, you
right?
should. You should. It feels great. I
He-
only get to do it a
you
couple
should,
times a
yeah.
week, but like it's great.
You are really adventurous lately. Like I'm not nearly
Yeah.
like I like being at home and I don't like to leave the house. So like
Yeah.
it is cool to
Yeah, I
do
mean,
this.
even when I was living at home, especially when I was living at home, because like I didn't have any like rent or bills or anything, but I still was working full time, and I would take trips constantly. I was always taking the train to Chicago for like a concert or an event or like auditions or something like that. And then like I took a trip to New Orleans with some friends for a week, or I like I made a pit stop in Kansas City to see Garbage on that trip. Like all of these like adventures that I was doing, and I would do them all like by myself, because there hit a point like in my early 20s where I realized that like most of my friends don't want to do what I want to do, and that sucks. Or they're always too busy, or there's this or there's that. And then one day I was just like, I'm just gonna start doing this shit by myself. And then I
For
kind of fell in
sure.
love with doing that.
It
Because
is
it's
fun,
like-
yeah.
Because you can
Yeah.
see something, you can just pick up and go. Like,
Yeah.
got the ticket, I'm going, and it's exciting. And you
Yeah.
can kind of do it how, and obviously you have these outings where you can kind of feel it, like this would be nice with someone or like a group or something. But
Yeah.
like I know how to have fun by myself, so
Yeah.
it's easy for me to take these adventures and have a great time. And I'm lucky enough now to live in such a scenic place, depending on if you know where to go, and it's nice to take that in.
Yeah, I've always been like that too. And it's interesting. I don't know if this has happened to you, because I do that a lot with, whenever I've traveled a lot, there was a period of time, especially where I was traveling so much, wherever I would go, I would find a new place that was I would just go to like a local place where local bands were playing, or like I would go to whoever was in town and go see them. But it's funny because it almost makes people uncomfortable if you're there by yourself, and they notice that you're there by yourself. I've had
Yeah.
so many times where I can tell it makes somebody uncomfortable that I'm just like, there by
Really?
myself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's like a weird vibe you get, or like they'll look at you like, are you?
yeah,
They're like waiting for someone to come for you almost, and it's like, nope, I'm here by myself and I'm
yeah.
enjoying it by myself.
Yeah, I definitely kind of get that vibe from people. I also am very like self-conscious of it because even though I'm still having a good time, I'm like, yeah, because you know everyone notices that you're there by yourself. I think
Yeah.
like concerts, I usually don't because you're all just meshed in there. Nobody really knows if you're alone, so
Uh,
I'm not bothered by that. But especially if I go to like a comedy show that's in like a theater, I've had it to
Yeah.
where there's like a group of people, an empty seat, a group of people, and then I just wedge myself right in between them, and I'm like, "You guys ready for the show?"
Ah, that's great. I
So
love
honestly,
it.
that's when
like,
you feel it the most, but most
yeah.
of the time it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, there's a freedom when you go. Like unless I'm with my family, I don't mind doing shit on my own. And I even as a kid, I'd go see concerts all the time as on you know, on my by myself, and I would end up making friends with someone in line and or whoever I'm sitting with, and you know, you just have a good time.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
actually have a couple friends now that I can actually. It feels good to like have people to do things with now, but
Yeah, for sure.
it's still kind of like a
Yeah.
force of habit to just do these things by myself, and sometimes it's like I still prefer it at certain
Yeah.
times,
Yeah.
because
Sometimes
it's
it's
because you're just totally free. You can just do it however
sometimes
you
it's
want.
easy. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
Totally free.
Totally free, man.
Living it up.
Living it up. Though, I like. I remember one year I saw a concert. I was a kid. And I was way too young, probably too young to see it. And I was like 14 or something. And I got a T-shirt. I was all excited, and I. I left the T-shirt behind. I was so nervous because I left my T-shirt there, and some lady was there and when I went back to find my T-shirt and it was gone, of course. And she felt so bad for me. She's like, "Honey, here's $20. Buy another shirt." I was like, "Fuck yeah! There's good people
yeah,
in humanity, man. There's good people.
it
God
is.
damn
It
it."
is. Yeah, I always at work. It's like you still see people.
Yeah.
They'll bring like a homeless person in, and they're like, get whatever you want. It's like you
Well,
see
that's nice.
those acts, yeah, and it's reassuring because a lot of other experiences or interactions are not as pleasant. So
Yeah, it's I've seen like even just as a customer at like the store, I've seen like three or four Karen moments.
yeah,
It's discouraging, man. I don't.
and I've definitely noticed those incidents ramp up since things have sort of regressed. Because I think the fear is and the hysteria is kind of ramping up again because people are starting to freak out that it's disappointing. There's this nurse that I talk to every so often, and I'll ask her, like, she works at like a testing site, so
Uh,
she notices when cases go up, and I was like, how are things? Like last week, I was like, how are things? And she was so defeated, and she was like, I just don't understand what people don't get. Like, we should have been things should have been much better by March. Like by
yeah,
now, we could be totally open, but instead we're
yeah.
shutting things down again. She's like, I don't get what people are confused by. So
I don't
it's
know.
yeah. At this point, it's like
Yeah.
it's not even fun to make fun of those people anymore. It's just a
It's
problem. It's
yeah.
just a
I
problem
mean,
now.
like, yeah. It's kind of a bummer, man. I don't even like. I can't even imagine being having to deal constantly with the public and like having to deal with customers, having to deal with anything like that, just because it would be pretty fucking depressing. I think right now, I really do.
It's hey, look, show your essential workers some love because they're going through it. Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
absolutely, absolutely. I feel like I think I've talked about this on the show too. I've always had respect, even as a kid. I always thought the dude working at the drive-through or whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna be nice to that guy. They're giving me food, so like, why be a dick? Why be a
Yeah.
dick? I never got that, and
I
I
yeah, I have infinitely more empathy for those people now, and I'm as
For sure.
patient and polite as I can be because I'm like, I want to be a break for you because I know how it goes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I get it.
Well, that's why I was so excited yesterday, with the older woman. I just she seemed genuinely happy that we were nice. She seemed genuinely, and I'm really, I'm not one to go like on Facebook, go, look, I was nice to someone, yay, give me a gold star. I don't do that. I don't like to do that because I'd rather just do it to be fucking nice. Period. That's all.
Yeah.
That's really the only reason.
A real
But
hero doesn't look for credit.
no, but it was just it did a lot for me just in general because I'm like, well, wow, it was nice. It's always nice to make someone feel good. I mean,
Sure.
I think I talked about this on the show when we did Up, the screening for Flicks for Fans. Jason Coleman and I, we used to do these free drive-in screenings where we'd show when we showed Up, and Ed Asner was there to do a little Q&A, and he was delightful.
That's cool.
And there's a girl in front. Oh, maybe you don't know the story, Justin. There's a girl in front, and she was, I don't know, maybe 12, maybe younger, and they were doing a whole, she had their family there, and it ended up she was having her birthday. I was like, oh my God, she's spending her birthday with us for a thing we put on. And so, dude, I was like to Jason, I was like, we gotta give her fucking every gift we can. And we were just like, oh, here's a DVD. Oh, there, because it was like, let's make her day special. And it wasn't, we
Yeah.
weren't doing it to, I didn't post it. I didn't go, oh my God. But it's nice. That's what I don't get about people being assholes. It's really a good feeling to be nice to people. It really
Yeah.
is. It's fucking healthy as shit. And it's like, I don't get why people have to be assholes. I don't get it.
They're
Yeah.
the programmed ones.
Well,
Maybe.
yeah. Well, and some people, it's like ultimately they're mad at you because their life sucks, and
Yeah.
they're
Yeah, there's a
projecting
lot
that
of
onto
that.
you.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's
So.
like 99% of hate mail right there. Projection.
Yeah.
Do
You
you,
had a shitty day, you're going to take it out on me? All right.
Elizabeth, do you get a lot of hate mail?
Not
Or
as
do you
much.
get any?
Oh yeah, not as much anymore, and I think it's because people started to know more about me. But in the beginning, oh yeah, it was like 95% hate. I don't know. That's maybe a slight exaggeration, but it was a lot. It was totally a lot. It was a lot. People are just angry. Well, the thing is like there's just a lot of misconceptions with what things are and who you are, and if people only know what you tell them or what when it comes to reality TV, what networks tell them.
Mm-hmm.
So they paint a certain picture of you, and then people want to believe what they think that they know, even though it's not true, and they take it from there. And they just tear you to shreds, for sure.
It's like
they don't expect you to respond sometimes, and when I would, like sometimes people would be really apologetic, and sometimes people would just be even more of an asshole. And I'd always think to myself, like, how many of you would actually have the balls to say something like that to my face?
I mean, none of them. That's why they're doing it there.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's I don't know. It's it always surprises me. Like even when you see like on Twitter when someone tags, "fuck you." I get it sometimes. Like I kind of get it when it's a politician because it's kind of like you know what you're working for the people. You kind of got to be ready for that because it's such a divided. It's in normal times. There's division, so these aren't normal times. But like, I don't get like hating on an actor because you don't like a movie. That just doesn't seem that important to me.
It's also there's this thing where people like actors will get death threats because they played a character that was an asshole or something, and it's like, do you not know how any of this shit works? Like none of it's real.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I told you guys
the worst.
It's a promising young woman. When I interviewed Sam, he's the guy from Edge of Tomorrow. Not Tomorrow Wars. Sam Richardson. He
Oh
he
yeah.
was had a small role in this, and he's the guy that tries to pick her up and blah blah blah. And he sees her transform, and he's like, oh, a dick to her. But he got hate mail. He was like, yeah, I got DMs, nasty DMs, people saying, how dare you do that? And you're like, what the fuck?
Like,
You
come
know that's
on.
not.
Like,
Yeah, it's like, come
there's
on.
more
That's,
important things in life, honestly. If you're gonna take the time to do that, like, it makes no sense to me. Your life must be just in a really shitty place.
Yeah.
And
I think
I
it's
think it took
sad.
a.
Yeah.
Also,
It is sad.
it's like thank you for telling me that I'm a great actor because all of you bought it. Like you bought it
Yeah.
so much that you hate me now.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, look, I think there's a weird like I think as film lovers, we're all you guys, we're all film lovers. It's fun to get lost in a movie. It's fun to go to a movie and feel passionate and get emotional and get scared or laugh
Yeah.
or feel good. It's a nice feeling. I guess sometimes it's easy to get lost in that. It's almost like a drug where you like if your life isn't that good or if you're feeling lonely or something like that and no one and I'm not saying this to be insulting or in any way, but
No.
like I think a lot of these people are just very lonely and it's their only interaction
That's
with people, you know?
yeah, it's like well, that's why shows like The Office have lasted so long and continued to be so popular is that it's like and people have talked about this when they fall into like these ruts of like depression
Yeah.
they'll just binge watch that or have it on in the background and it's because it's a familiar show and it's a great show and it's funny it's like it's something familiar and comforting.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's
It's
interesting.
true.
I don't know. As a kid, that was my getaway, man. I would watch the horror movies. I would be like, all I'd rent. I'd go to. I worked at a. I was too young to actually work, so like I would go to this local video store and I'd ask them if I could help. So I'd put away like little tags because you used to have to take there'd be a tag at a movie. Like you'd have the box of the movie, you'd have a little tag. If the tag was there, that means the movie was available to rent. So you grab that tag, you take it up to the counter, right? So my job was to put those away and shit, and they'd let me rent movies for free, and it
Wow,
was
Hmm.
nice. It was cool. Yeah, it
that's
was really
cool.
cool. It was a cool get. It was because
I
I
like
think they
that.
knew I was passionate, man. And funny enough, I interviewed Dave Franco. Literally the same experience. He did the same fucking thing.
Really?
I'm like,
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah. So I was
Oh,
like, we
that's
Man,
cool.
bonded on that.
fucking video stores.
What's
I
the last
remember
thing that?
I used to go like they used to have deals like when they started having it so you could rent video games. They'd have
Yeah.
deals. It's like
Yeah,
get 2 movies in a game for this
Yeah, I
price, and
remember that. Yeah.
yeah,
that shit was the best.
yeah.
Yeah, it really
It was a
was.
bomb, man. That's
Yeah.
I do miss video stores, but I
Yeah.
do. I'm getting less. It's weird. I'm getting less excited about the idea of owning a physical copy of a Blu-ray, and I don't know why. I'm kind of okay with
Yeah.
streaming
Yeah,
lately.
yeah. I would
It's
prefer it
not the
was if I was
same.
streaming because it's
Me
like I
too.
don't
Yeah,
even have enough room for the DVDs that I have
I
No, it's
know.
and the
like
Blu-rays that I have.
I care about vinyl. I don't care about the hard copy of anything else. I don't
Whatever.
Yeah,
think.
because I bought a Terminator 2 Blu-ray recently because it's the first time that I'd actually found it on Blu-ray, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool to own because it's like my favorite movie, and then I saw they just put it on Netflix, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna watch it here. Like I'm just gonna
Yeah.
That's
watch because I could
cool.
just press a button.
Oh my
But
god, I
I
have.
do like getting the VHS tapes of certain ones now. Like I started like where I can find
Oh
them.
yeah.
I started getting the VHS tapes of the X Files. It's like I'm not gonna
Really?
watch it, but I like to collect it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
I
mean,
Why
that's gonna
not?
be like a collector's item kind of thing. It's funny because even bands now, when they have a big release, they'll have like you can get like a special edition like audio cassette of their new album.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Actually, I
know.
have seen that.
hmm
Bring it
That
back.
so
Bring it
I
back.
just bring it.
I'm
Yeah,
waiting
it's
for
like a
eight
they're like
tracks.
collector's items
I
now.
want to walk around with my Walkman.
Even
Oh
better.
my
Yep.
God.
Remember that phase where you're like, I gotta get the anti-skip disc, because I'm gonna go
Mhm.
for a run with my big
Yep.
circle.
You open up the pocket in your backpack that has like 12 CDs,
Oh
and you're
my
like just skimming through
gosh,
them.
it's so
Yeah.
I
funny.
I love the world we're in. That's one thing I do love about the world we're in now. I love the fact that if I want to hear a song, I don't have to listen to the radio for 3 hours, wait for them to play it, pop a tape and record that,
I know,
or a
but
DVD, you know. But
Yeah.
I do love that. I'm not gonna lie, I
yeah,
love
but we
it's at your
learned great
fingertips.
patience during that era. Like we
Yeah,
have
we did.
patience that
I
other people
have
will never understand.
I have
This is
so many
true.
fucking like burnt CDs.
Yeah.
Do
Oh my
I'm
you?
and then
gosh.
Yeah.
after a while I just stopped labeling them. So I have like a
Yeah.
stack that just
Me
you just go
too.
through them and you're like, what's on
Me
Yeah.
here?
too.
It'd
It's
be
like a
like
fun
one,
Yeah.
game.
2, 3, 4. What is
Yeah.
this?
And then
Makes no
all of
I
them
sense.
did.
have like there's some differences, but all of them still have like the same 6 songs. And you're like, what was I doing?
I know. That's the thing. I would go through phases, and I'd go through making CDs, and there would be like a month where I'd have like at least 1 or 2 songs that were just the same,
Yeah.
but I wanted to add new
Ridiculous.
ones on.
I still have my CD books.
I do
Do
too.
you?
It's right over there.
Yeah.
Oh my
It has
God. I got
dust on it, but
CDs are something that I guess CDs are something that I still kind of collect if I can. I'll go to
yeah.
Amoeba and get
Okay.
a few.
Oh
Yeah.
really?
Amoeba.
Okay.
Gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Amoeba. Do you like? How are you with the new design? Are you cool with it? Do you like it?
I mean, they're still able to kind of fit everything from the old
Yeah.
place. There's just kind of no room for any bands really.
That's
Um,
what bums me out.
and
I
it's
don't know if
like
it's COVID though. I mean, I know they
maybe
do
they'll
want
have
to
like
bring it
an
back.
area, but it's
Yeah,
like
they'll have something.
they still have everything, and it's just in a smaller space. So it's like it's not as good, but
Yeah,
it's still Amoeba.
yeah, it's still cool to be there though. It's just
Yeah.
I am kind of homesick for the because Elizabeth. It used to be like they'd have the country and jazz and classical section, and it was way in back. They had a stage in the middle of the fucking store, and they'd go around the stage, and there'd be all the classical and the country and the jazz, and then you had the main section, which was really huge with everything else, and then it had a staircase that went up and you could get like a ton of DVDs and Blu-rays
Yeah.
and movies. It was it was fucking heaven.
I
I
got an
mean,
old
legit.
tin Power Rangers lunchbox.
Oh
That's
boy.
so cool.
That's where I keep all
That's
my weed
so
stuff.
cool.
Dude, that old Amoeba, that's where I met Ozzy Osbourne.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
The OG
Oh,
location.
Elizabeth, I have a question for you that I want to ask you. That I think you're like one of the few people that I think could really answer this. So it's also show and tell. Okay, ready? So this is old. I've been going through my shit, right? This is something I got.
Uh-huh.
It's a box, right? And it was for Annabelle Creation. So it came with a necklace, and it came with all this shit. And what I'm wondering, and it has a little bell, has this. So Annabelle Creation. Do you think this would actually work?
What? I can't see. Oh, the
It's like
sage?
sage. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it looks like a real stick of white sage, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah, that'll
so.
work. Yeah, yeah. Were you gonna smudge something? You gonna sage your house over there?
That'd be fun to do, right? Like I've never
I
done that.
mean,
Isn't that
what it,
fucking cool? I like
that
that
is that
shit.
is pretty cool. That's they were thoughtful at least. I would like to know who their consultant was, I guess, on the project. But I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, it's cute.
That's
I mean,
cool.
yeah, it'll work if that's what you believe in.
No,
If
I
you
think
believe
you
it'll
know what?
work, it'll
Yeah.
the power of the mind. It'll
I've
absolutely
never
work.
done it before. I would.
All right, when I come there, I'll cleanse you, Jimmy.
Okay, I'm down. I've been. Oh, I was cleansed though. It was a junket one time. It was. Oh, this is scary. Like I think I've told this. When I was on, I did the junket for the Curse of La Llorona, and they saged us when we did an interview with a shaman. and was really interesting.
Interesting.
I'd never talked to him before. Um, he was interesting, and he knew a lot of stuff, and it was uncanny. And that whole night was weird because it was a junket at night. Junkets don't happen at night, but
Oh.
Warner Brothers had this really cool idea, and they had a like La Llorona. I said that so badly. I'm so sorry to
You
everyone who
gave it an
speaks
honest
good.
effort. Yeah,
I
no, you're
I
doing good.
tried. I tried. Okay, so they had like a La Llorona kind of in the middle of this pond area, and you hear her screaming and crying, and then
Oh.
you and then one of the things before it, they gave us ghost tour of the Warner Brothers lot, right? And it was a nighttime ghost tour. So we got to go in all these cool places. We got to see props that were really creepy and neat and awesome. And then at one point we're driving, and I saw a shadow of the security guard, but the problem is I didn't actually see the guard. It was just a shadow kind of moving along the wall. And
Uh-oh.
and I was like,
You can't have that going on.
and
I
I actually said, so what happened was I said to the tour guide, I was like, I just saw a security guard over there, right? And she's like, we wouldn't have them here at all at this time. And the thing is, when we turned the corner, what I saw was just there was a big gate, like a gate door. Through the gate, I could just see a figure standing there, just watching us.
And he was
Like, and legit.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
say,
not even
is there a
bullshitting.
chance that was planted and
No, because
because
no, there was no, it would have been,
they're like, I don't know what you're talking
even like the people that worked there, like my publicist friends were like, no, we didn't have that, they didn't have that planned. And I know the publicist pretty well, like really well. Yeah, no, it wasn't bullshit. It wasn't bullshit. It was really cool. It was really
So
neat.
when they were given the ghost tour,
So-
did you raise your hand? Did you raise your hand and you're like, did any of these fuckers ever just come out of the fucking wall and blow like a big cum load?
Yes, I did ask that question.
Did you do
Apparently
that?
not. No one. It's never happened. Not once.
Wait,
Oh,
I'm
man.
so
There was
confused.
never a
I feel
big
like I'm
cum
missing
load.
something.
So okay, that's a
Yeah.
little Easter egg. So if you haven't already, check out a show on Netflix called "I Think You Should Leave." It's a sketch
Where's
comedy
this
show
going?
put on by Tim Robinson,
know.
who was he
Oh
he
my
was on a season of
gosh.
SNL. He had the show called Detroiters. Fucking hilarious. It's a sketch comedy show. It's my favorite thing on Netflix. It's called "I Think You Should Leave."
Really?
I
Yes.
think you should leave.
I think-
Okay. And I guess from there I will find out about the
Yeah,
Conload wall thing.
yes, it's in season 2. So you gotta do a little catching up, but it's all good.
To be fair,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you in all sincerity, like, and I'm not gonna watch it just because I don't watch TV. I'm not gonna
That's
watch.
fine.
I don't.
That's fine.
But I do want to know about that scene later, so you can tell me about later.
Dan,
'Cause
if I can find just like a clip of just that skit, I'll
Yeah.
send it to you guys.
do that,
Okay.
yeah, that's like,
Yeah.
and it's weird. Like I try to watch TV, and I just feel like my life is ticking away if I watch 12 hours of something. I'd
Well,
rather
the
just-
thing is too is like you already have to watch so much content, so anything extra
Yeah.
is probably a lot. You have to really
Yeah, I just
want
feel-
to.
Yeah, it's more like there's a couple TV shows that I'm like I should be excited about that I'm like I don't think I'm gonna watch them, and it's just I don't like it, and I want to watch the Chucky show, but I'm just like it's TV.
There's a Chucky
Yeah, we
show.
don't. Yeah, we don't need
Huh?
a Chucky show.
No, actually,
come on.
I've actually. This is from the original. Don Mancini did it. It's supposed to be real good, like really
Okay.
good. Like it's supposed to be more because I did not like the remake. I was not a fan of the remake. It was a lot. Some people liked it. I wasn't a fan, but I feel like they're going in a good direction with it. A lot,
Okay.
honestly. It's just I don't want to watch a TV show. That's my only thing.
Yeah.
The only show I would probably watch if they made a TV show is Friday the 13th. I probably
Well,
would
of
watch that.
course.
Yeah.
Of
But-
course you would.
Like that's about it. that's really I don't know. I don't like that. I love music. I watch like I'm becoming like a teenage girl. I watch like YouTube videos all the
Aww.
time, which is cool. I like that.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yeah, we don't say that enough.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, fuck.
We
if you
should give
haven't-
like
If
rewards.
you haven't yet, you should do it. What are you waiting for? Hit like and subscribe, comment, share, rate, review, all that stuff.
Give us love.
Give us love. Give us love. How you guys feeling tonight? Like, how you feeling? I'm sensing a very deep high in you, Justin.
Yeah, no, it's pretty deep.
Yeah.
I definitely smoked before we started, so I'm
Yeah.
coming in hot. I'm just it's
Yeah.
like I think my neighbor's throwing another party, so that sucks. You know,
Oh,
had a good run of silence, but you know, I guess we're due.
we can't hear it though. I can't hear anything.
Well,
to
that's
be
good at
honest.
least.
Yeah, do you hear it, Elizabeth?
It doesn't seem to be happening often.
Okay. What like?
I
what are
don't
they doing?
know. I'm not sure if I hear them or not.
I'm hearing
Here's something that
my own
happened.
echo.
I passed by Jay Leno in traffic the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, because he has like that massive garage of like classic cars,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I saw like this like old like 1930s car, but it was like completely like intact and like shiny looking, and I was like, that's a cool car. And then I just saw like it's like two older guys driving it, and I was like, yeah, okay, that's who drives those cars usually, like
Yeah.
these collectors. And then I looked at the driver, and I was like, oh fuck, that's Jay Leno.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Welcome to LA. That is a
Yeah.
that's one
Yeah.
of the signs of LA. He used to drive around all the time in the valley. We'd see him like it's when he was doing the show like every
Mhm.
week,
Yeah.
and he I will say like we were driving by one time and my mom-in-law who rest her soul, oh my god, one of the most amazing people that's ever fucking lived. I love that woman so much. I miss her very 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 much. We were driving with her and we saw Jay Leno in his car, and she was all excited, and he just stopped to look at her. He's like, "Hey there!" He started talking to her, and she was just
Aw.
she was in heaven, man. And that just
That's
made
cool.
yeah.
That's
Anything
sweet.
that good happened to that woman, I was happy because I love that woman a lot. So I'm gonna get all serious and all like teary
I'm gonna
eyed
get all
because
mushy on us.
I miss her. I
It's
miss her a
okay.
lot. Yeah, I miss her a lot, man. She's a good person, but yeah. So there. But the other one, if you live in LA, the other thing to look for is, and by the way, I'm sorry about my eye. Remember that eye infection I had?
Yeah.
It was coming back, so I was at the eye doctor today.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Wow.
So that's kind of why I'm wearing the glasses because I'm like, well, I'm gonna wear these just to protect them and all that shit
Well,
because
also
it's
to
really
see us.
it's
Yeah.
annoying as fuck. I'm so tired of this.
Since apparently
I'm
that's
so-
a new thing.
Yeah, apparently
What
you
is-
don't see us if you're not wearing your
I-
glasses, and we just found this out today. Which,
I see you guys. I just don't see the words. It's hard to read. I can't read.
I
when
don't
it's-
know.
when
I mean,
Yeah,
that
no,
also
when I
means
do-
that we're partially blurry, perhaps.
Right now you are,
Probably.
yeah, because I've been wearing these. Yeah, that's much better. You guys look amazing.
Well, thank you.
Oh, thanks. You look amazing too, Jimmy, and I love your poster.
Thank you. I think I mentioned this when Kevin Plants, a regular lovely, wonderful human being, brought this to me. He was taking a road trip. He didn't tell me, and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in your town," and he brought it to me, and it was a lovely surprise and a nice gift. And
Yeah.
shout out, Kevin. Yeah, he's
I'm gonna
he's
do
a
that.
real
That
dude.
sounds like I'm gonna do that. I'm just
And
gonna
he
start showing
put
up.
us in our. Yeah, you should. I wish you would. That'd be amazing.
I know, I will.
Although-
And then, oh wait. We already have a plan too. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell Jimmy, and Jimmy and I were gonna surprise you at your work.
Yeah,
Oh right,
we are.
right.
We will do that.
I'm so
too.
excited for this moment. I'm gonna film it.
It'll be amazing. It will be so cool. Guys, I love
What?
it so much. I don't know why. I don't know if it's psychological with me. Like I don't know if it's like I just get. I think maybe that's why I have good luck on Friday the 13th. I just love the day because I grew up watching these movies.
Yeah.
Fuck, I think it's a cool day because Jason Voorhees, and get to get scary, get to watch horror movies all day. I mean, that's a fucking holidays for me. So I don't know. Today. I'm in a good mood. I was excited to do the show. I missed you guys last week. You know, it's a weird day. I'm like, I'm in a good fucking mood. God damn it. That's all.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You're
Thank you for
welcome.
that.
You're welcome. It's weird. I feel like I should be more high, and I'm not. And I took a lot more than I should be more high than I am right now.
You're
I
just
don't know.
your tolerance is skyrocketing. You're a madman now.
I
Good
know,
Lord.
man. You know, that's what
Although, you know,
happens.
when I just take my regular dosage, I'm still fine. I can still function, and it's still, in a way, this stuff works almost too well that it just relaxes me, as opposed to
Yeah.
makes me tired. Can't sleep with this shit. I've learned. That's why I don't take it as much because like it doesn't help my sleep.
Yeah.
So I get all goofy and text people and except for Justin because I'm afraid to text him at night
What?
I
because
mean, oh
he'll get
Why?
no,
mad. He'll get
no,
mad.
that's a bit dramatic.
He'll get mad at me. It's so sad.
That's I mean, that's a bit dramatic.
I don't think
He
he'll
yeah, because
get mad about it, right? You could
no,
just silence
No.
people.
I texted him one time and he said, "How fucking dare you text me at this time,
No,
you
I don't.
goddamn
Maybe he
motherfucker!" It
was
was
joking. I don't
he
think that
didn't really do that.
happens.
He didn't
Yeah,
really.
that doesn't sound like. I just think he wouldn't respond.
No, he yeah you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
respond, man.
I
I
know,
know,
dude. It's like
yeah.
it's honestly just like I'll get a text from someone and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna reply to them, but like I won't do it right away. I'll be like, okay, I got to make sure I reply to them, and then I'll just
Yeah,
Look,
forget about it.
look, I am the worst, okay?
yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to announce it to everyone else. I have 109 unread text messages.
That's way too many.
Wow.
So I'm
Wow.
sorry for all of you that I haven't gotten back to. Love you.
Oh my god. I
I exist. I don't hate you.
I'm envious of you guys. I'm envious because I can't put my phone down. I'm like if I get a text, I can't not respond, and it drives me the fuck crazy. And it kind of I feel like I'm annoying. Like I honestly like someone will text me, I'll be like, oh hey, I'm there. Blah, blah, blah. And I try not to. Sometimes I try
No,
to
I
hold
always
myself
like
back.
hearing from you.
Nah,
I
I hate
mean,
it though. I hate that I'm that.
yeah,
You
I
know,
hear you. I don't know. Yeah, I'm bad. I'm bad with time. I try to explain that to people, but it's really comes down to being bad at time. Like we could hang out, you know, we could hang out. We could have hung out like 6 months ago, right? But to me, it'll still feel like last week. And it's caused like a lot of issues for me in my life because my concept of time is just like not really there.
well,
Hmm.
well.
Yeah.
I don't think I think I kind of understand how you feel though. I try not to. I try not to. I want it to be as slow as possible. You know, I don't want it to. I think it's moving too fast, and
Well, yeah,
I like
yeah.
that's why I like weed. It slows things down. Honestly, it's like, don't you think that Justin doesn't like just it just feels like a minute feels like 20, and I like that.
Oh, sure, yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I don't know. You will definitely. I cannot wait to do a live show with the three of us, just
Oh
hanging,
man.
chilling.
Yeah.
That's why you got to come out
I
after
should,
we
yeah.
surprise him at work.
Yeah, I should. Hopefully, I'll get a break here coming up soon where I can
Yeah,
go out for a few days. It'd be nice.
Uh,
There's so, I mean, uh, most people I know have just all moved out to LA.
have you? And it's hard for you too. So it's. But I can see kind of why you would like living where you're living though. There's a lot of. It's beautiful out there too.
It is pretty, yeah. And at the end
Yeah.
of the day, it's like everyone's an airplane away, you know. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
not
fuck
that I.
now. Most of us don't even see our neighbors anyways now with COVID. So it's like fucking talking to someone across the country feels like just as relevant. It doesn't feel that weird
Yeah,
anymore.
it's true.
Do you, do you think that's going to change? Like when if hopefully we finally get through this and there's some sort of normalcy, do you think that this is going to become a regular thing? Like people are just going to, I'm not even going to fucking go over see my friend. I'll just do it via online.
Well, I think as like virtual reality enhances, it won't be necessary probably to go in person because you'd be able to feel and experience them just the same.
That'd be cool. What about
Yeah, but
you,
that's
Chesney? Do you
way
think
down the
so?
road.
Nah, I don't know if it's way down the road, but it's down the road.
The fact that you did
Yeah, I
Chesney
mean,
is just hilarious.
We're gonna have VR junkies for sure, 100%.
Yeah,
Chesney
I think we
junkies.
already do have some.
Yeah.
I've
The
heard,
VR.
I've heard stories of like VR porn ruining relationships.
VR. Oh, that feels
Yeah, like
weird.
people just get like they get way too into VR porn.
Oh, well, people get
Yeah, I
into
mean,
porn
like,
already though. Like
True, but
already
like
that
those people
but
now can do it in
yeah,
virtual reality. So it's like,
well, yeah, and it'll only get better, you
yeah.
know.
yeah,
I mean, just from my, from like an electrical engineering standpoint, it's like the more that they start to integrate it and then be able to also bring in sensations into it, I mean, game over for sure.
yeah,
Wow, yeah, that's true. Where it's weird to be able to go. I think we're all from at least from a previous generation to the changes that are happening. It's so fucking bizarre, guys. I mean, it just everything's bizarre. Like
yeah.
the how easy it is to get shit. You know how seeing stores that we loved gone for good.
I know.
I was gonna mention we were talking about video stores. I applied to work at my local video store when I was like in high school, and it was
Yeah.
the most like stringent application process I've ever gone through.
Really?
They have you fill out a packet of like word problems and math problems. It felt like a college midterm. It was fucking
What?
ridiculous.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And then in the interview, I wore jeans, but they were like nice jeans, and I wore like a nice button up and everything. And she was interviewing, and she goes, "My only note is jeans at an interview." And I'm like, "What the fuck? It's the pickiest fucking place for something that's going to be obsolete soon." And I was right. 10 years later, it shut down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
There's so much nostalgia for our time, but you know, sure our
yeah.
parents feel the same.
I just I don't. I think that's why I'm trying not to get hung up with on nostalgia. Like I try to kind of live in the future and in what we're living in now, and I try not to look
Yeah.
too fondly over like, oh, back when I was young, I
Um.
if anything, I like the fact that I'm like I still feel like I can enjoy the relevance of the new shit that's coming out, and still feel kind of not. I hate to use the word hip, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Not
you lose
not
touch with like what's popular and stuff pretty quickly, I think.
yeah.
I think like
Uh,
once you get out of your teens, that's when you kind of start to lose touch with what's, I think
yeah.
somewhere around there. But yeah, I discover things late, but I still enjoy. And there's so many like bands that I've discovered over the years, and it's like, oh well, this I love them, and then they're like, but they broke up like 10 years ago, or this person died, and you're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's true, man. I I don't know. It's like I feel like it's weird when you talk to somebody and they're like they've never heard of like they've never seen Alien or they've never seen Jaws or they've never
Or even like just like simple like technological changes, where like kids now, they don't know, like, they've probably never seen like a cassette tape or
uh,
something like that. Like they would have no idea, or like,
No.
um yeah,
Floppy
yeah.
disk drives, or
exactly.
how it took
That's
a
the save
million
icon
years
now.
to log into AOL. Like,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
sound.
We got to see that. We got to go through all of that. And that's weirdly kind of cool, I
Uh,
guess.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Well,
so.
because it's so like 90s kids is like a trendy thing now,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's cool to be like in on it, I guess.
Past is always
90s
hip.
was awesome.
It's true.
90s were cool. The 90s were very cool. It was great
Yeah,
music.
shout out to all the 90s kids.
Yeah, great music, great movies. There's a lot of shit in the
I
90s.
mean,
It was
a
a,
lot of the um like 20-year-olds now, like they don't remember 9/11. A lot of them were
yeah.
born after, and they're like
Yeah.
out of
That's
high school
weird.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't know what it was like to panic in 1999 about what was going to happen to all the computers.
Oh, did you guys party like it was 1999?
You
Or
know.
did you not?
No. I
No, I
was
was
a little
still
young.
I
I
was
was a
still
little
pretty
young to
young.
be
I wasn't
partying.
partying anything. Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't partying anything in 1999.
I
It's
keep
probably
hearing
preparing
that
for some
song.
practice or something.
Probably. I keep hearing that song. They play a lot of Prince on 88.5, so I've been listening to a lot of Prince, a lot of like Aretha Franklin, a lot of like so do you guys know Yola? Have you heard of her?
I don't
No.
know.
She's a soul singer, and her name came up, and I checked out her album. I'm kind of digging it. Kind of digging it. It's not really my type of music, but I'm kind of liking it. Kind of sounds a little old school, a little Aretha-y.
Aretha.
Aretha. I like that. That movie. I still in Elizabeth before we started the show. I had to review that, and I'm a huge. Aretha Franklin is fucking cool. She's like a Johnny Cash. You can't not like. It's weird to not like. I can't imagine not being into her. At least appreciating what she's given to the music. She's like the first woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She's kind of a big deal, but like the movie was okay. I wanted to love it, and it was like so disappointing. Like I was like, it was
Yeah, some of
fine.
them don't really. Yeah, some of them just
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
do. Some of them
but
could be better, for sure.
it's not bad. It has moments, and there were enough moments I was like, you know what, I'm going to give it a slight recommendation because if you're a Aretha Franklin fan, you're going to find those moments, and that when the respect happens, it's kind of like, ah, yeah, you're singing along. I was singing along. I was like mouthing along, like chew up, I had fun. I ultimately had fun. So as a fan, I was like, fuck yeah. Oh gosh. Well,
Uh,
that's where we are. That's where we
yeah,
are. But I don't know. I think it's a good time. We've had a good time tonight, right? I think
yeah.
it's
It's
time
been it's
to.
it's been a long one. These always run a little long. So, but it's
Yes, they
nice.
do. Yeah.
You
Well,
guys are over there on the West Coast, I'm East Coast, so I'm like, it's been a long week.
yes, I'm glad.
I'm
Yeah,
trying.
you
I'm trying not to yawn. I'm like holding it, and it's like,
you can yawn. You can yawn if you want to. You can leave your yawns behind. Yeah. No. Let's call it a night, guys. So let's do the quick.
Sorry. My
Hey,
eyes are
Justin, where
watering
can
now.
people find you?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, you can find me on Instagram at JustinBus94. You can also follow me on Twitter at Justin_Bus94. You know what? Go ahead and follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/Justin_Butts.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
You
I don't know
got to,
when,
dude.
do
because
it.
it's like
I want to do something with you. Oh,
we
Yeah.
definitely need to do that. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Can we?
Yeah.
We could totally joint stream together.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be cool, and we can have Jimmy hanging out with us.
Yeah.
You know,
Yay.
it'd be
I'd
cool.
love
It'd be a good
that. That'd
time.
be fun.
But also they just, I mean, if nothing else, there's like rumors. It's like unconfirmed that they're remastering the original Grand Theft Auto trilogy, and like there's enough buzz around it to where it's more than likely true. So if nothing
Okay.
else, I'm definitely going to be streaming that. So
Oh,
whatever,
okay.
just be on the lookout. Just follow me. We'll see what happens.
I'll follow you.
I will follow you.
Oh God.
Okay. Oh well.
Wait a
Elizabeth, where
minute.
can people find you?
Is that
What?
where the Dark Saint name is from?
Oh my God.
What?
Is
No,
that
the
your
dark.
streamer name?
Oh my God, it is. But also,
hilarious.
but
Fucking figured it
also,
out.
but wait a second. But that's not where it's from. This. So, good buddy of mine. We used to be on this paranormal team together, and he would always call me the Dark Saint. And then when I started building gear, I would always sign my gear the Dark Saint. So, and
Can we
then
use that on
my
the
gamer tags is definitely the Dark Saint. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, it kind of
Yeah.
fits you. I like it. I like it a lot.
it does. Kind of does. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
It's
it.
the other Elizabeth
Yeah, the other side.
that
It's
we
the
all
childhood.
have and we don't talk about.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where can people find you, the Dark Side?
At Elizabeth Saint _ for most places, or elizabethsaint.com. And yeah, check out Cosm.
Yeah, check out Cosm, and of course, next week Sounds Scary, a new Mad Max episode. You guys are going to fucking love it. It's kick ass. And you can find me on joeblow.com, arrowinthehead.com, We Live Entertainment, and of course, Jimmy to the O and Joe Blow on Instagram and all that shit. So you can find me there. Yeah. Guys,
Thanks,
it was
guys.
fun.
It was
Thank
fun.
you.
Yeah.
Now I sleep.
See, sleep well.
All right.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Bye.